Okay, we're live, so no curse words now. No, I'm just kidding. Just no.
Time to use the cancel word.
You know, this is a PG-13 stream. No, I'm just kidding.
Time to use the word of power that gets people canceled immediately.
Reminds me of seeing this meme about Power Rangers when they go green power, yellow power, and then everybody stares at the white Power Ranger. It's like,
I saw one similar to it where it was, it had the different Power Ranger saying that, and then it took the scene from Goku telling Gohan to calm down, just because it was the White Ranger. No, stop, just calm down, don't do it.
Oh god. Alright, let's see here if we can. So we're gonna press. Oh god, I'm nervous. Okay. Why isn't. Okay, it's starting. Alright, we cannot skip the cinematic. Oh dear god. Every time you reset, you have to watch the cinematic then?
Oh.
Oh, the joy. I mean, I've seen the cinematic a million times, but.
Oh yeah, on the train. Yeah.
Yeah, like the starting when the game starts.
God, there's so many gunships in here because I've just not been able to blow this up yet until now.
30 seconds into the split, get them.
Well, I only got one.
I'm thinking of like creating a new character.
You're really low, Joel.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. It's intended.
Okay.
I keep trying to press start to skip this.
Low? What?
You're low. Your voice. I can't hear you very well.
Yeah, your volume's low.
No, the thing is that I'm not using my headset. It's just like the computer.
Oh god, this is a laptop built-in microphone.
Hey, dude.
The only thing I remember about that
I almost
is
had it.
what's her name? The Hootin, her laptop, the one that gets very angry.
Oh, yeah.
You should
Yeah.
crowdfund a laptop for honestly.
I'm using my work,
I failed the first run, so.
Work laptop.
I had 3 patrols spawn on top of me as well as I was trying to deal with a heavy enemy. I failed the first run attempt, rather.
How's everybody's doing well? People are watching this stream. We're going for world record right now. I have a prediction we're gonna make it to guard skip and then I'm gonna get hard stuck not knowing how to do it. And then we're gonna stay there for a while until I figure it out.
Possibly.
No, that's pretty much what's gonna happen because I have no idea how to do guard skip. I've seen it done. And I know in theory how to do it, but in theory and in practice it's two very different things.
Yeah.
Like in theory I know how like nuclear fusion works, but like
In practice.
like if you ask me to build a nuclear reactor,
Yeah, of course it's true. I'm doing another truly American mission. I'm launching an ICBM.
I see. Well,
Well, this is attempt 2 anyway, so.
oh yeah, we need to change the battle message.
Oh, 30 meteor to plus 11. Not even minus.
I can barely hear you. I want to hear you, but I really can't.
I think he said he spent 30 meteorite to not plus 11.
Okay.
I mean, I went and from plus 10 to plus 20 to weapon the other night in 274.
You can do it better now.
A little bit.
So yeah, 35 meteor plus 11.
Okay, I need to worry about that.
And it's still plus 10.
I mean, RNG will be RNG.
Finally, plus 11.
I feel like the sound is way too loud in the game. Though.
And the stream it is perfectly.
Run!
Oh, sick.
Now Barrett is gonna battle. I mean, like I said, I've played through this game a million times, so I know all the dialogues, right? Like, it's just doing it as a speedrun is so different. If we don't get world record on this attempt, it's quick to be quit.
Reasonable.
I think so. Wait, how the hell do you run again? Ah! Why can't I run? Okay, my controls are completely fucked.
Oh, that's fun.
I don't know how to... Okay, so that's pause.
That's important to know.
Yeah, I definitely need to do something with the buttons. They are not what they were supposed to do. Almost attacked Barrett. But I kind of want to make it to guard skip, so I can practice that. How do you run? Okay, that's escape. I love how it comes up enemy sighted after they've already been attacking me for a while. I too can see. Yeah, we're gonna play through this now. We're gonna get guard skip. We're gonna save there. We're gonna fix the controller. And then we're gonna do guard skip a few times to see if we can figure out how the hell it works.
Sounds like a plan.
What am I doing?
Me, every morning I wake up.
If only it was that. I'm wondering why the buttons are so fucked up though. I'm guessing it's because I'm using a controller for the PC version, so I need to remap stuff.
Possibly.
I wonder how to actually run away. Whoops! Oh my god. I mean, not that it's not, I wasted it. Well, not died at least, so that's something. What just happened? Can you guys still see the game?
I don't know if I'm not actively looking at the
I don't know.
stream right now.
Oh, this is the dude that gets angry, isn't it? He raises his tail. And then molests his barrel. Wait, why does it say that I'm 4 hours in?
Interesting.
You're not gonna stream it,
Let me look.
yeah, it does.
Check.
4 hours
Interesting.
and 11 minutes. Alright. Seems reasonable.
So slow.
4 hours in having to keep the park working. Oh, by the way,
Pretty
we're
slow
gonna
round.
time. Let's go. Because now he's gonna do the tail. Oh, fuck. I'm going to stop.
It's not good for your life expectancy.
No, it isn't. I was expecting this first run to be complete chaos, so it's fine. It's cooked. Cooked on a Thanksgiving turkey.
Therapist, now what do we say when something bad happens? Me called it.
It's cooked. That's what they say.
Therapist, no.
It's the fucking.
This next run is going well so far. The only difference is I have 4 objectives I have to do this time. Or 4 main objectives I have to do this time.
Ah, because I accidentally set it to start at. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I've successfully fixed my splits now. They start at 0. We're just gonna keep the splits off until I've come to the There's really no point when it started at 4 hours, you know? It's like, let's hurry up, guys. First was 4 hours.
Alright guys, we're making good progress here.
I always get a new record, can you believe it? Always a PB. Maybe we can see if we can fix the fucking button before there's no real time for it. 10 minutes to detonation. 10 minutes is nothing. I've been in 4 hours. I spit on your 10 minutes. Up 2 hours minutes. I wish I could figure out how to run. Okay, so this is that. That's select, apparently. And this? Okay, is it that? No. That's pause. How is that pause? That's triangle. What the fuck?
Your buttons are scuffed.
No kidding. Like the top triangle is basically pause, look. Like, wait. I also apparently don't have run away. Somehow.
Interesting. Oh, sick. She got a headshot.
I'm trying to hold down various buttons here, but it's not really. Okay, so that's select. Wait, what? That is sub. This could literally be any 2 combination of buttons right now.
Yeah, anything you want it to be.
Nah, just anything. Oh. Like, I don't even know what the hell is going on. I thought the buttons were fine, but apparently they're not. I mean, the directional buttons work, so... The thing is, we shouldn't even be taking these fights. We kind of just want to run away from them.
But, funny thing is you can't right now.
No, I guess they might not even be bound for running away, to be honest.
It's possible.
How is that? I'm trying to figure this out. Controller, normal. Why is it set to customize? No. Why can't I change it? It's set to customize, but I can't change it.
Interesting.
Set buttons yourself. Okay, I guess I can... But I'm not using a keyboard. Okay. Yeah, it's not really letting me set them. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some stuff. Yeah, we're just gonna get to the guard skip. The amount of fights I'm getting into now, though. I don't think I've ever gotten into this many fights. Just because I cannot run away now. Game's cooked.
Yeah, might as well just leave now.
Time for a break! No, but honestly though, I'm wondering why that happened. But yeah, I'm guessing it's because of the controller instead of using keyboard on PC.
Probably.
Because the thing is, if I was using an emulator, I guess it would be. But since I'm playing the Steam version, quotation mark meant to be played, I could probably use the keyboard to try and run away. Because I should be able to use my fucking controller.
Yeah.
Oh, because I didn't save Jessie, so we have to go back now. Oh no, it's actually gonna explode. Oh god. Because I didn't save her at all. We only have 4 minutes left. Oh my god, this is... if there's ever was anything that's cooked, it's this. Like, it's actually gonna explode before we get out. I don't think I've ever failed at this in my life. Because I just forgot to talk to Jessie. And I just... Yeah, I can use page up and page down to run away.
Interesting.
Apparently. Yeah, because Jessie has a foot stuck. You have to get her own stuck.
Help me, Stepper, I'm stuck.
Help me, Step Cloud, I'm stuck. My leg got stuck. Okay, so we figured out how to run, but that still doesn't... That's not gonna be enough. I'm still not sure we're gonna make it, because it's 3.5 minutes left. Usually I have so much time left when I leave. And then the one time I'm trying to speedrun it, I'm slower than I've ever been.
Yeah.
How's that for Irish?
And normally it's so much faster than that's what's going on.
Yeah, honestly, like, I'm always, like, really fast when I leave it without attempting to speedrun. Okay, we're gonna get out. But we have 3 minutes. Okay, never mind, there's a fight. The fight lasts for about 5 seconds when you run instead of doing it. There we go. We got out. Barely. Having 7 minutes per reactor run. No, wait, more, because there was good minutes before that as well. Oh well. So close. So what we want is to be able to run by pressing L1 and R1 at the same time, because that's the original. Where's my money? Now it's like, I don't give a shit about you or your cause, I just want my money. Like, we're literally completely sociopathic.
I mean, yeah.
Like, but the planet is dying. It's like, I don't give a shit, I'm just here for money.
Okay, for how messed up Cloud is mentally, can you blame him?
I mean, no. Dude has severe issues.
Yeah.
Like, real fucking issues. Like, when you're in Midel, oh my god. Like, but I am
Zach's
soldier.
living legacy.
Hmm?
I am Zach's living legacy.
No, I am a soldier. No, you're not. Okay.
No, I'm just saying that because, you know, you're my living legacy.
Oh,
blah,
yeah,
blah,
yeah,
blah.
yeah, exactly. It's like, but I am. It's like, but no. Fuck! That's not what I wanted to do. Fuck! Oh my god. Can I run away? Can't escape, of course not. Well, I mean, this run is going to hell anyway, so why not? Okay. Seems fine to me. So good at this video game. I'm like the slowest. This is like worse than normal playthrough speed. And this is speedrunning. Oh well, sort of. I mean, it's attempts, okay? It does say.
Don't say attempting to speedrun. Yeah.
I don't have time to mess with you guys. And him, because like wee hopping up onto the train like a genius. Train surfing is a cool sport. Try it at your local. There's so many things in the game that are so fucked up. For example, you bury Aerith and you're all sad, and then 5 minutes later it's time for snowboarding.
Huh?
It's like, alright guys, let's go.
Not only you bury her, you literally just dump her body in a lake.
Yeah, and then we all go and have a good time snowboarding.
Yep.
Seems fine to me. See! Right, you're late. Remember when someone was asking me about if I ever played Super Metroid speedrunning? I said my any percent speedrun in Super Metroid is like 8 hours. World record is like 40 minutes or 39 minutes. Like how? I don't know, I get lost all the time. Like I just end up running in circles and...
You have full ADHD. Oh, shiny. Oh, shiny.
Why did they give Jesse a blowjob mouth like that? It's just one big hole.
Oh. Bad touch. Very bad touch.
Remember when Final Fantasy VII was considered good graphics?
Yeah.
A galaxy far, far away.
The triangle titties went crazy.
Oh yeah, Tomb Raider.
I mean, not even just Tomb Raider. Even Tifa in Final Fantasy VII.
Oh yeah. Hey, here's another skip that you can do, so you don't have to watch this with the. When she explains the train.
Or Angeline and both. Or Angeline and Devlin on the server consider mini bosses.
I can barely hear you. Something about the server.
Yeah, I heard server and mini bosses.
This, can you hear me?
Not really.
Hello? Is that better?
A little bit, but not too much.
I have no idea what to do.
Oh.
Is that better?
Yes.
A little bit.
Oh, is Angeline and Devlin consider mini bosses on the server?
Yes. I have a Deviling in my garment right now. It says mini boss on it.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna save here. At least that's the idea. Could ever. Okay. Okay. So now we're gonna attempt this guard skip, but first we're gonna quit. Now we quit. Now we're gonna try to fix the binding. Because what in the actual fuck? Okay. So. Okay. So this. Why can't I rebind them? Why is it not letting me rebind them? This is very unsettling. Maybe it's somewhere in Steam? Okay, let's see. Controller. Advanced setting? Hmm. So why is this not letting me rebind anything? I mean, it should, right? So why is it not?
You would hope so.
This is kind of. I see. I need a program called DS4 or DS. Apparently, it's some sort of way to read.
Oh.
Gotta love how they can't just have that by default, but no, don't do that here.
I'd make it too easy.
Something like. I should I just play something else for now, since the,
Maybe. Since you need something else for all the mapping.
what is that in the background? Sounds like a dog. Is that at your place, Joel? Huh?
Nope.
Is that in your place?
Nope.
I don't have any dog going.
Well, there's something in the background.
Was muted. But yeah, there's a dog.
Is it in the background of music?
Maybe?
Try barking at it, see if it...
Have an argument with it.
The bone detail on the end.
I said have an argument.
Yeah. Show those balls behind the cloud.
So what do you do then if you do something else? Holy Grail or?
Yeah. See, there it is again. Yeah, I'll do some Holy Grail. That I wanted to play Final Fantasy, but if I can't even use the controller properly, it's not even worth, like, there's no real point.
I mean, yeah, when it's not letting you play it.
Yeah, no, I just need to. What's currently cow level? The moon. This instead. Go. What is wrong with this thing? Could somebody just watch the stream for a second and make sure everything is...
Oh yeah, let me tab back over to it. So, what do you wanting me to look for?
See if it's working properly, like if you can see everything and sound and video is fine. I'm currently playing Diablo.
Oh, so yeah, I see Diablo.
Okay, but it's not lagging, it's not broken, it's...
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, the colors are so Jesus Christ. T-shirt inducing build. No, did you guys see what I did with tooltips and stuff? I elaborated a lot on like strength into strings and physical damage and physical attack and stuff. You can see it if you look on basically any item, you can check their defense and stuff.
I was gonna say I'll have to look at some of the items in a moment.
You're still in Helldivers.
Yep. Yeah, seeing about doing this run, but I'm currently running into the situation of anytime you do something the first time, it's infinitely better than all your subsequent attempts.
Yeah, beginner's luck, and like when you're not. Here's another thing as well. If you're not trying, chances are you could actually perform really well.
Yeah. Because right now I keep struggling on even getting the first part of an objective done. When the first one I was like nearly done. The first attempt I was nearly done on my first go. Without by the time I had, started running low on respawns.
It's basically a sort of performance anxiety. It's sort of like, did you know that the majority of males who suffer from ED, it's because it's in their head. They can't keep thinking, please don't go down, please don't go down, please don't. Like, you're literally in your own head.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, obviously not all. There's obviously the ones that have medical reasons, but many of them are actually literally because they fear that it's gonna happen. So it happens. Speedrun Ragnarok from level 1 to 250.
I mean, you just need a bit of MVPs to make it quicker.
Well, no, it has to be on a completely new account with no help.
Okay, I was like, a completely new account then, yeah, have at it.
Let's go and kill all MVPs once and pray if you're gonna get a good run or not. Now there's the RNG for you.
RNG manipulation, see if you can get MVP drops to speed up the run. Just gotta try to get like Thanatos as your first card.
A couple of Ammon Rolls.
Two.
Couple, not one. Like, Rail in Arrow, collect every card. Honestly,
Yeah, that could be pretty fun.
I'd play it.
That could be fun though, like trying to collect every single card at least once.
We should do like an achievement type of thing where you turn in the cards. But I guess it might be hard to get people to turn in their MVP cards to get an achievement.
Yeah.
And if you don't turn them in and you get them back, then people can just give them to other people so everybody can,
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to visualize like that, but the idea is interesting.
So on the mobile version, there's like a book that you fill with your cards.
But you don't get
So
the
basically,
effects, you
MVP
get some random stats from it, like very minor stats.
That's the mobile one.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
So
but then
you
I assume the
basically can
cardboard
tell-
rates are also higher.
No,
No?
No.
that is so.
But they do have double drop event where if you drop something, you get 2 of it. So if you dropped like a GTB, you got 2 from that one drop.
You could do something where you turn in the cards to gain a small buff to remove cards from the system as well. But I feel like normal cards are so prevalent due to OCAs.
Yeah.
Like that's a main problem. I guess we can just remove OCAs, nobody's gonna mind that. Guys, sorry, OCAs are gone from the server.
Oh man. That would go over so well.
So the thing with MVPs on the mobile game is that you get a seal card you have to basically open. So the seal one has one effect. Then once you unseal the card, it has different effect, like better one. The unseal one, you can sell it on the auction for the server to try to get it. And the unseal is just yours.
You know, I thought about making a thing where MVPs will drop a piece of their card at a higher chance, and then X amount of pieces plus something else turns into the actual card. Obviously, they could still drop the card too. I mean, you know. Like...
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds okay, just for everyone to have the card, but you will have to make the quest for the cards that with the card.
Yeah, and then we just make it something simple like
2,000 pieces.
100 of the pieces and like 1,000 Valve coins or something. Seems fine to me.
Most of the MVPs drop like a specific item that is from that MVP specifically, right?
Yeah, but that's used for relic crafting.
The relic.
So, like tiger foot skin and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's used for relics at the moment.
What relics?
The ones that are gonna be implemented.
Oh, okay, they are not implemented yet.
Like unique items with unique sprites and effects and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I mean, you can do like another quest. So after the people are done with the relics, they can maybe use it for the cards. They need like, I don't know, 100 of those items that are not.
Yeah, and 1,000 Valve coins.
I was like, because people that have been here a long time, like myself, have hundreds of the relic items.
So here's the thing: what we could do is, like I said, with the cards, like with the piece of the card, and it would have a higher chance of dropping like the piece of a card. But I don't know how, because then people could also sell these pieces, I guess. Like, you know, broken pieces, Pharaoh card or Coroni card or whatever.
Yeah.
Which would be fine, I guess, honestly.
I mean, you were tossing around the idea of stuff like that before.
The problem with this is that there might be a huge inflation of MVP cards.
Yeah.
Now, if I were to do this, there would have to be an MVP card sync, such as pets, for example.
Yeah.
But it would also, oh, that is so close. It would make MVP, because, okay, so what's going to happen is Penelope will have recipes to make mini-boss cards, okay? That is going to happen. Like, 50 pouring cards turns into a mastering, or 50 plus X amount of Seni or something. I'm not sure how useful it will be, but it will still make it possible to get them.
I mean, it's good for newbies, that's it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But in terms of MVP cards doing this, that's gonna be difficult, because... But at the same time, we also want to make... Okay, so there's a bit of a disconnect here, because on one end, I want MVP cards to feel within reach for players. On the other hand, I don't.
Yeah.
So there's a disconnect in what we want to achieve here, because in one end, like I said, MVP cards should feel like they're obtainable, and technically they are at the moment. Anybody who can kill the MVP can get the card. Technically.
Yeah.
And then people get, yeah, but there's always people camping. Yeah, well, I cannot do anything about that, technically. I mean, there was somebody who
Yeah.
suggested we should have, so we get our own personal MVPs. I was like, oh yeah, let's make it even more single player focused. What a great plan.
Yeah,
Like, no.
exactly what we need.
Yeah, less incentive for people to play together. Let's go. But no, like I said, there's two ways for this. So I want people to feel like they can get them, and I don't want to feel like they can get them. But that feels weird as well, because it's not because I hate players or anything. It's just MVP cards aren't necessary to play the game. I will argue that mini-boss cards are more of a necessity than MVP cards are, because they are more how do you say this?
So MVPs are more specific.
Like, mini-boss cards will boost your character a lot more. Look at Bommy, look at Fury Hero, like all of this, right? That's why I feel like they should be more in reach, which they kind of are.
Yeah.
What if, I mean, how hard it could be to change the drop for mini bosses? Normal cards?
You mean like,
Make it a little bit higher than the MVP?
the thing is, since they're all in OCAs already as well,
Yeah.
that's already.
I mean, I
very-
get that.
Mini-boss cards
But
are very
how are the
common.
chances? How are the chances likely to get a mini boss card from the OCA?
Like 1 in 150 on average, I guess.
It's about 1 in 200 on
Oh,
average.
it's that. Okay. I thought it was a bit higher
Yeah.
now because we have more mini-boss cards in there now. But yeah,
Maybe.
And you could basically get every mini boss card.
every mini-boss,
Yeah.
yes. So every card that isn't an MVP is in OCA at the moment. That is how it's set up. So basically, yeah, any card that isn't
And
an
how
actual...
many? What is the? There's like an OCA alike item that is just for MVPs, right?
Yes,
Bloody
Bloody
Card
Card
album.
album. It contains any MVP card, but that is
And
only
how-
dropped from MVPs.
By very, very few MVPs. It's
Yeah.
like 3 that can drop it, and it's at card drop rate.
Because they don't have a card.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, I could give them a card, but I thought this was a fun way of doing it.
I mean, that's okay. So which MVPs?
That would be Lost Dragon, Wounded Morok, and one of the
The
fishies.
basic Kolakith, which is a
Oh.
rare spawn from normal mode, Malign Dokobert.
But yeah, you could technically farm Hazy Forest to try and
Yeah,
spike one.
for the lost Wandering Dragon.
Yeah,
to
the
get
purple
some-
dragon.
Dragon. Interesting.
Yeah.
So he can drop it, and that's a very
Did
easy
you-
instance. If you're, like, even without good gear, if you're 4th job, you can probably power through that in a couple of minutes per run. Easily.
Yeah. Did
And then,
did you fix it
it-
because it used to be
yeah.
an hour cooldown? Did you fix it to daily?
Yeah, but you can just reset it.
I was just asking for the sake of it was an hour at originally.
Yeah, I know. But since the BCA is added there, it kind of had to be changed.
You're listening to VGMradio.com.
I didn't have to, but I felt like it was a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a messy instance.
It is. I mean, I used to run it every 3 hours on official for OCAs. I can
Yeah.
do this in my sleep. I know this place inside out.
Yeah. That's how it was, like, when I first joined on this server and I started to run, what's it now? Nidhogg Nest.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I started to do the maze and then it all came back to muscle memory and I went, I hate this so much, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Because I was just like, I ran this thing so
It also
much
comes down to
unofficial.
luck, because if you're lucky, you get the purple dragon on like the 29th, which is the 1st or 27th. But if you're unlucky, he's all the way at the end. So, you know, it really it
Yeah.
becomes a bit of an RNG fest as well, because where he spawned is.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I could change this, but I'm not going to. Because since he dropped the BCA now as well, I don't want him to be harder per se, but like, BCA is a pretty big deal. And he is so
Yeah.
easy to kill. The dude, he takes 10 years to do anything, and even then it's very pitiful. Like,
I mean, I kill it into it. Okay.
you can kill him. You can kill him.
I mean, probably
You can look at him and he
one-shot it,
dies.
but I mean, I'm the budget version of your uniform.
I would argue that anybody with basic gear can kill him. Like, it's
Yeah.
that simple.
I killed him once. I did Hazy Forest when I was like, I don't know, like I didn't have like my 180 gear.
You don't need 180 gear to kill him, honestly.
No, he's level like 99. He's
Yeah,
The
It's
stuff
easy.
around him is
Pretty
harder
easy.
than he is.
yeah, the stuff around him is level 140.
130,
Yep,
140 something.
Yeah, somewhere around there because it's New World.
I was grinding for an Angra Mantis card.
Fun fact, unofficial, it's a level 1 instance now. You can enter it at level 1 for some reason. I don't really know why, but it's a thing.
Interesting.
I really
Oh,
don't...
because of the X.
It's
Oh,
just
because of the
official
experience?
things.
Yeah, but why would you even be able to enter it at 1? There's no way in hell level 1 can do it.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's literally
because
just
of
so
the
people can
experience,
carry
I
each
guess.
other.
yep.
Mhm.
100%.
Yeah.
It just seems
I
so
mean, I
cool.
remember taking people through the instance all the time for the Pendant of Guardian quest.
Well, yeah,
so you
sure,
can teleport
but,
right
like,
to Mora.
That's still... Why would you can't do that at level 1 anyway.
Yeah.
Do you get the message if you drop? For these guys?
BCA, no. There's no message because it's a consumable, so it's a green pillar like OCAs.
Okay.
We had, a
We had
situation-
somebody angry about that.
Yeah. Mido.
Yeah, he because he didn't loot stuff in Madness, like old card albums. He killed a wounded Morok and left the loot on the ground, and then turned around and went back, and there was a BCA there. And then he got angry that it wasn't announced, and there wasn't any change in the pillar color. It was still green, and then he was threatening to NPC sell it.
I'm not really
And
sure what
Marisha's
the
like,
idea was
"Alright."
with that.
Yeah.
It's, I'm going to hurt
Everybody was
myself.
like, okay.
Well, I mean, it's funnier too because he opened it, got a Whitesmith Howard card, complained about the card, sold it for a bill, was told not, or was going to NPC it, was told not to, and then ended up selling it for a bill, and then, you know, Nina kept telling him that she was going to buff it, and he didn't care and did that, and then got angry when it got buffed.
It was an interesting time.
Yeah. Oh, it's all up there. Okay.
It's also when people, like, that's not really how threats work. Like, if you don't do what I want, I'm going to do something that only hurts me. Like,
Yeah.
okay. That's...
Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it was sort of like, okay, interesting threat, but alright.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care whether you vendor your BCA or your entire gear set. Like, that is your problem.
I mean, probably the same guy that was dropping like the OCAs on the event.
Yeah, no, he would definitely skip OCAs in the...
Yep.
Because
In Madness, yeah.
I have
Oh,
to
in
save,
the party event, yeah.
You have to save that half a second of looting it or whatever.
But is he like
Well, he doesn't play her anymore. He quit. He quit because Snooki got free stuff.
It's complicated, sort of.
Yeah.
Snooki's
Snooki was
friend-
gifted free stuff by his friend, so
Yeah.
Rita quit.
So Chrome quit, who had been playing the server for a few years, and then he was friends with Snooki. So technically, like, he gave Snooki his stuff, which they were friends, so this makes sense. And then Mido got angry because Snooki got free things, and then he quit and gave away all of his stuff. And
Yeah.
and then he came back a month ago or two, and then he didn't...
He was gonna restart, but then he didn't because he doesn't have anything to restart with. I mean, he has characters, but
Yeah, and he's like, sorry, but I don't want to start over again. I was like, well, you shouldn't have given away all of your shit in the first place.
Okay. But
It's a very... I don't...
It's something, alright.
yeah.
One of those, I don't understand what's going on here, and I'm too afraid to ask.
Yeah.
But now, we've definitely over the years so far already had some very colorful people on the server.
There's always something like that.
Oh yeah, reminds me, there was a guy back on Euro. He was into role playing heavily, which isn't the, you know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But he would ask people who passed by if he could massage their feet because he was into feet, and he would sit in Frontera and then use like the stars rubs your feet when you walk by, and then like I don't even. He would DM people and ask if they had feet pictures, and I don't even. He didn't hurt anyone, but it was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Why are you hanging
So
out in
there-
Aurora with this? I'm sure there's forums for stuff like this. Like, why Aurora?
Yeah, there is.
Of course there are. Like, of course there are. Like,
It's the
this is-
internet.
100%.
There's something for everything.
I mean, there's the OnlyFans for feet.
Dip your feet in mayonnaise and bake a cake with them.
It's all feet.
Donate $10,000 to the person you follow on OnlyFans for a hug, so they can go on
I don't
vacation with
remember.
their boyfriend.
Oh yeah, I
I
just saw
don't
that
remember the
one.
name. Exactly.
Oh gosh.
I know, like, I remember reading that there's people who take out loans and mortgages so they can donate to their favorite OnlyFans creators and stuff. Like,
That does not surprise me in the
like,
slightest.
holy fuck. Can you imagine? Like, actually taking a loan. It's not money you have to spend. It's borrowed money so you can give it to somebody else. Like, I just... No comprende no habla español, yeah? Like, I don't understand
Yeah.
it. Usually, I thought
even-
people would take loans
not even-
because they
Not even
have
I
to.
that I speak Spanish, I can explain that to you.
Yeah, no, I como estas, you know.
1 + 1 = triangle.
It's, I don't understand the logic here. Like, okay, so let's say you're rich, okay? Let's say you have a ton of disposable income, like you make a lot of money, right? And you want to
Yep.
give this to some person on OnlyFans, okay, I guess, you know, that's your money to do with as you please. But like, people who are broke and then take loans so they can give the money away to somebody who don't even give a shit about them. Like, we're not talking about like helping a friend or...
I mean, there was a picture that was posted on the memes about the guy that paid $10,000
Yeah,
for.
no, like this is exactly my point. Stuff like that, just like wow.
That's what I was referencing.
It's
I mean, it's like bro,
like
you
okay,
paid
so
a
let's
girl
say
that basically doesn't care about you, just for her to take a vacation with her actual boyfriend.
yeah, like I mean,
Mhm.
imagine
How
so.
crazy you have to be?
So imagine if Mick were to ask me, it's like can I borrow $2,000 from you? Just an example here.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. You know, this is somebody I know. This is somebody I care about. Like, this isn't a random person on OnlyFans. Like, there's a
Yeah.
huge difference. And people are like, oh, let people spend how they want. Yeah, but that's not my thing, though. It's not that I'm against this. I just don't understand it. Like, you
Yeah,
spend...
I'm just trying to understand. I'm not.
Like, I'm not
complaining.
you. I mean, like, people who invest their money in lottery tickets invest. Like, they actually say they're investing. Because if they buy enough lottery tickets, according to their own calculations, they're gonna win eventually. So,
Yep.
they're like, oh, but
They're either that wrong or they'll win something eventually.
I'm not
Well,
a fortune
here's
teller,
the
but I
thing.
can guarantee you that on average, you will get less back than what you put in on the lottery.
I mean, it depends on how
when
they
you
play the
gamble,
lottery.
when you gamble, there's a 100% chance you'll lose your money, but there's a 200% chance you could double your money.
Well, I don't think that's how. I mean, this is why casinos exist, to help everybody get rich.
Yeah.
That's their
Exactly.
only goal, to help everybody.
And that's the only time they actually tax the rich. That and the lottery. It's the only time the rich actually pay proper taxes.
But yeah, I'm trying to understand people's obsessions. And I mean, I've spent money on random things, but it's not like I'm pretending this is some sort of investment. Like many years ago, I had worked a lot in the last 6 months, and I had like 3,000 or 4,000 euros that I literally had no use for. Like my money was just getting stacked up because as a single person, I just kept making money, and I worked so much I never had any time to spend it. Right? So one night I decided to go out and have fun, and I spent like 3 or 4 grand at the casino and with bottle service and all kinds of, you know, just. But I was never thinking this is an investment. This was literally just having fun. You know? This is not an investment. Yeah. I'm investing at the roulette table. Let's go, like.
I mean, I believe it's just what people think that makes them feel fine.
Yeah, but isn't that sort of like lying to yourself? I mean,
100%.
Then just
again,
why not just say it for what it
whatever
is?
they do to make them feel better.
Like, okay, if somebody told me I spent my entire paycheck at the casino to have fun, alright, it's your money. But if they tell me I spent my entire paycheck investing it in the casino, it's like, eh?
Huh?
No, but it's just like this whole like self-deception thing. I mean, you're an adult, you can spend your money however you want, but when people are obviously blowing smoke up their own ass, I'm just kind of starting to question the sanity of what the hell is going on here.
Yeah.
But there's the whole experience. Oh, kind of the whole experience. Sorry.
But no, I don't understand. I don't know if I just don't understand people or if it's just beyond logic and reasoning, I don't know.
There's a good chance it's beyond logic and reasoning.
Logic is gay. According to my own calculations.
I mean, I believe it applies exactly like the conversation we were having with the current situation. It's like you're trying to understand what the people is actually thinking, and that's not possible.
Yeah, no, but I always try to understand. Like, that's the whole point. I always want to understand how people are reasoning and why they do what they do, but I find it more and more increasingly difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's literally harder.
It happens to me as well. I don't care what you do, I'm just trying to understand your logic. That's what I do.
Yeah, but it leaves me feeling very unsatisfied because I never end up understanding what the fuck they're doing.
Yep.
Like, okay, it's like, oh, but it's my money. It's like, I'm not disputing that. It is your money. I'm not here to take it away from you. I just, when you say dumb shit, I start to ask questions. I think this is Spyro music. It sounds like Spyro music. That reminds me, we still have 2 Spyro games to play, I think. Or is it 1? No, it's 2. Because I finished the first one, because there's 3. You bought this trio, like called Reignited or whatever on Steam. And the same with Crash Bandicoot. We played through the first one out of the 3, I think.
Those games are fun.
Both they are. I used to play them when I was a child. Crash Bandicoot and
same.
Spyro. Like, oh my god, I was so bad, but it was so much fun.
I mean, that's the point of games, though.
That's the thing, though. I wasn't trying to do any world records or you know, I was vibing and playing the game, you know. And then as I got older and I got the Xbox 360, I used to disconnect from the world by basically unplugging my internet during the weekends, playing Sonic on my big screen TV, and smoking weed. It was good times. I mean, it was fun.
I'll say, sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it was. And people are like, oh, but you can't. I was like, why? I'm not hurting anyone. Like,
yeah.
Like, but that's illegal. I was like, I'm doing this in my own apartment. I'm not outside. I'm not driving. I'm not interacting with anybody. Nobody else has any.
That was good.
Like, it's
yeah, it's like I'm just minding my own business. Why does it matter what I do?
used to vibe with me as well. I used to like keep her out of the living room when I was smoking weed and playing Sonic, but she insisted on coming up and hanging out with me, so she just ended up doing that. And she was just like laying in the couch next to me when I was smoking weed. was like, alright, give up. Because you know, cats, when they want something, eventually you just give up.
Oh yeah.
He is so stubborn, it's unreal. I also read that female cats are apparently more stubborn than male cats.
100%.
I can
Same
confirm
with
my
dogs.
female cats are very stubborn.
I've only ever had
Like-
one cat and it's been female, so I don't really have a frame of reference, but she is stubborn as all hell, I'll say that. Like, she is very...
Oh yeah.
If she wants something,
I've
she
only-
will literally not quit until she gets what she wants, or until it's not physically possible for her to do it anymore.
Yeah, I've only had females, but it's been very stubborn, all of them.
The same with dogs.
But no, ooh, we have a unique ring. That could be a new item on Rail. It's very unlikely,
Hopefully.
but it's possible.
Hopefully.
I mean, the odds of getting the ring we need is... I mean, it's not MVP
They're
card,
slim, but they're not zero.
No, it's not that low. I mean, technically, compared to RO rates, it's pretty high. But, you know...
I'm just saying that it's slim, but it's not zero.
Oh, no, definitely not. Since the item level is high enough, so it can be that ring. The thing we're still looking for, though, is we need unique sacred armors. If we drop one, it will be a new item because we're missing... Okay, so unique sacred armor can be two different items. One of them is Templar's Might, and the other one is Tyrael's. And we're missing both of them. So, if we find a unique sacred armor, it's 100% a new item.
Stocks.
Yeah, it's just finding one of them is... Like, a unique sacred armor is like 1 in 700,000 or something like that. And that is with high magic find on the top player count. And then after that, it's like 1 in 11 for it to be Tyrael's. So you can end up finding a ton of Templar's Mights before you find the Tyrael's. I had a lot of luck when I did my other two Grails. On the first one, I only got like 3 before I got my Tyrael's. And on the second one, I got 2 Sacred Armors and it was 1 each. Like, the luck was just absolutely insane. And then we have people like Gilaja. He had to find 19 of them before he got his Tyrael's, which was fun.
Oh gosh.
He was missing 1 item for like half a year or even more of daily playing. It's just, it depends if you're really lucky or not. Like, it's... But right now we're in the spot that either of them is gonna be new items, so, you know, that's cool.
Yeah, you'll take anything.
Yep. If I find a unique sacred armor, I'm happy. I don't even care what it is. I mean, I will secretly pray for Tyrael's because it's the harder one.
I mean, oh yeah, I mean that's a given. That's the one you're gonna pray for. But
unironically, I had this feeling, and this is, I'm not trying to put this out into the universe, but I feel like I'm gonna find 2 Tyrael's in a row and miss Templars. Like, I have this feeling in the back of my mind that that's what's gonna happen.
it would be kind of funny.
It would be something. Funny, in a manner of speaking, yes. You know, but yeah, I do definitely have... But yeah, I've had people go like, oh my god, how can you do a 3rd Grail? It's such a waste of time. I was like, oh, unlike when you play other video games, like any other video game, which is, you know, time investment. I'm investing my time. Okay, so... Okay, here we go. Okay, so I looked up the math. To get the ring we need from this item level ring is 1 in 59.
All video game music.
That's honestly
Thousand?
not that bad. That's 1.6%.
1 in 59.
1 in
How's the
59 that
different-
this is the ring we need.
I mean, it's pretty good odds.
Compared to Oro, like this feels like it's easy. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's see what it is. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Ah, it's a Nagel ring, motherfucker. Well, it's sort of like getting a ticket, you know, like a lottery ticket. You know, it's like no, but it's just as soon as I see a ring, I know this could potentially be a new item. Yeah, whether it is or
Yeah.
not, that's I mean, it's gonna be what it is. I love the explanation here. Monsters that can drop a variety of unique rings have a chance to drop the Wisp Projector because of their item level. If a monster's level is too low and it cannot drop, then it will be a potentially lower chance. Huh? It will be a potentially lower chance if it's too low and cannot be dropped.
Sick.
Interesting. It feels like somebody used AI to write that. I think that really feels like AI. Potentially lower when it's 0. I mean, it's not wrong, it is potentially lower. Potentially lower, I can't be. Again, it's not wrong technically, but like...
Yeah.
Five-finger death... Oh my god, this name triggers me. Where the first
Yeah.
letter isn't capitalized, and then the rest
Yeah.
have like, and then there's no spacing either. I'm gonna force them to name change, like I'm... That's I can't. Okay, what's the next one? Four planes and cave. There
What
should
is
be rules
random
against
attack
that.
skill?
Huh?
What is the random attack skills that some of these mobs have?
It's exactly what it sounds like. It uses a random element. Like, it can be any elemental attack. So the attack can be fire, wind, lightning, earth, whatever.
Whatever they feel like.
I'm guessing it just rolls the dice and whatever lands on that's the element. But yeah, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's exactly that.
Oh, the auto casts.
Yeah, it's and when you're sitting, since I'm playing on an OLED, like ultra wide, it's just like the colors they're in my. Oh my god! I mean, the colors are great.
I am the
it's
colors now.
Just, yes, I'm all of the colors.
Truly politically correct now.
put like a disclaimer on the stream, warning may induce seizures.
Yeah. The last time you were playing it, you did say that for people to be aware if they were epileptic.
Yeah, that still applies.
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally considering changing build just to not have to see this. The problem is, if it's a fun build, it's a ridiculous build when it's a fun build.
Yeah.
What is the max level on official at the moment? 275?
What?
What is the
I
max
think-
level on official?
I think it's 285.
85?
285, yeah. It was 275, but recently they added 285, I believe. With the implementation of the Druid class. And I think it's 285 or still 275. One of them.
I think it was 285.
It's one or the other. I don't remember if they've implemented 285 yet or not, but I think they have.
What is Druid coming from? The what job?
It's a completely new line.
I'll say it's completely new.
Yeah, so it's like you start with Althea and then Druid and Incarnates or something. It's a bit like Gunslinger into Rebellion into Nightwatch.
Mm-hmm.
It's 3 new classes technically or jobs. Or
Yeah. They progress like the expandeds, yeah. I'm curious about the class for when we're able to get it.
But it's gonna be 250 to get it.
Mm-hmm, I know.
So we'll have to do a thingy for that. It's called my brain. Hang on, help me out here. A thing where money is
Group dono, or whatever.
yeah, like a donation goal. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
For $50 or euro?
For $250 dollars. It's not 50, it's 250.
Yeah, 250.
Yeah, but $250 since the person is American, so they charge in dollars. Isn't the dollar and euro almost the same though?
I know 1 USD to euro is not exactly 1
Oh,
euro.
it's 116 now, so $250 is
Yeah.
quotation mark only 215 euro at the moment. The dollar is actually really strong against the euro right now. Interesting.
Oh yeah.
No, the other way around, sorry.
Yeah,
The
it's
dollar is very
250.
weak.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, that doesn't work out because if it was really strong, it would be the other way around.
Yeah.
But yeah, so 215 euros turns into $250 American. But yeah, the person is still making all the jobs and stuff. I already we did a poll about it, and people want them. So, and
you said
also
about
if we have them
December.
early, we're gonna have a lot of people coming to the server to want to play them. Pretty sure.
Mhm.
And then they'll be like, "Why is it not like official?" Because we're not official.
Because we're not as Spanish.
I will have to redo the skill formulas and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Because I assume they're gonna be insanely broken. Like, that is just on top of my head. That's probably
Probably.
what's gonna happen. Like, their official
Probably.
numbers are gonna be insanely high. I'm almost 100% sure. His deals 10 bazillion% and...
probably gonna be the typical 20,000% attack multiplier and everything.
Aren't the skills already on the Vampire? Or no? Because they haven't.
I saw the skill names on there, but I didn't see anything about their modifiers.
I know the names, but I thought the modifiers were released already.
I'm not sure.
Well, anyways, I'm
Wouldn't need
still
to
gonna,
check.
you know, tune them down to fit our.
Yeah.
But I still think a lot of people will want to try the class because it's gonna have fucking raptor form and were-bird or were-something, were-raptor and werewolf or I don't know.
Yeah. And then the standard magic as well.
Yeah, they have wind, earth, and.
I think it's wind, earth, water.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, wind, earth. I think wind and earth would have probably been fine for a druid, to be honest. But not sure why they have water in there. All their skills are now the holy element. Because I'm a priest.
All their skills are now poison.
That makes sense. Makes sense to me.
Deal ghost and poison damage. There we go.
I mean, they probably will have something that is even more broken than PvP.
Well, obviously. But also PvP is gonna just one-shot anyway, so anything that does good enough damage is perfectly fine.
So I was watching a video on YouTube from one Inquisitor who was a fucking shit show, and I'm sorry for the language.
No, but it's just, it's really funny because there was a Reddit thread and I responded about PvP and you obviously haven't played 4th Job VII. I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm fairly knowledgeable in comparison to you. This is the typical Redditor talking shit, like, it's...
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason why official PvP is basically dead, and it isn't because of what a great balanced version of the game it is.
But I mean, this guy on the... I believe I shared the video on the general chat.
Yeah, I think you did. Was that the one with the Bio 6, or was that another one?
I have no. I have no idea because I don't know any of the new gears, so I don't know.
Bio
The
6
guy was
is the best thing ever.
Energy code. He was using Defender. He was using I don't know what else. But the guy was unkillable. There's a Bio 6 already.
Well, sort of. It's basically, it's 4th Job Pride. Oh no, it wasn't. It was the Jairus Pride.
No, it was the Jairus
Yeah,
sprites,
but
yeah.
they don't have heads. They have flames instead, which... Because apparently Cairo couldn't be bothered to give them heads, so they just gave them flames on top of their heads instead.
Yeah.
I don't know,
So
it
no
looks
head.
dumb as fuck.
What's the idea? Like new gear? Viola?
I couldn't tell you. It's a Bio 6 something. Supposedly it's they're consumed by something I think the gravity don't even know what the hell it's supposed to be. But that's basically pretty common at this point. They just put things in and see what happens.
Yeah, let ChatGPT figure out what to call it.
Hey, ChatGPT, can you design this for me? I need a new dungeon.
We don't need no logic here.
We don't need no education.
That's true.
I was also just referencing Pink Floyd, so
I know.
I just felt like referencing Pink Floyd with that.
I love what people like. I love that Korn song. I was like, but I mean, the Korn version is nice, but like, they didn't make it. This is a cover, and like, what do you
Yeah.
do? Like, yeah, Korn didn't write this.
I mean, it's like when the people reference I Want to Break. No, it's not I Want to Break. There's one Queen song that they do in like Glee or something, some shit
Well,
like
I mean,
that.
I Want to Break Free is a Queen song.
Yeah. But like the new generations, they only speak about Glee, not Queen.
That's because they don't really know.
It's the same thing with the only Nirvana song they talk about is Smells Like Teen Spirit, and then Something in the Way because of the Robert Pattinson, the Batman movie.
Oh, God.
Yeah. But like those are the only two Nirvana songs that anyone talks about.
You know, another thing that bothers me is that if people actually listen to the lyrics of Smells Like Teen Spirit, it's kind of a disturbing song. Like, I mean, I know it's that sort of genre, but like, it's pretty.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, when I was young, no, when I was younger, okay, like that was when Nirvana was very, very popular, and you know, Smells Like Teen Spirit, and like all of these other bands that also were
Nina, can I ask how old are you?
29 repeatedly. I have turned
Okay.
29 multiple times, so if you want the real number, it's somewhere between 30 and 40.
Fair enough.
Anyways, but yes, I'm an 80s child. Now I gave away too much. But yeah, my point is just,
Basically, yeah.
and then people like, I know these songs because they were played everywhere and we grew up with them. No, it's... We didn't have no Justin Bieber or Fortnite. And we were very happy about that. I mean, there was cringe shit back then too, not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Every generation has their cringe stuff.
I'm just saying, we had Ozzy, okay? We had Black Sabbath, we had Pantera and Sepultura and Iron Maiden, and we had Kiss, and we had, like, oh my god, Queen, and so many amazing bands. And now they have fucking Justin Bieber and shit.
Well, not anymore.
Fucking soy boy generation. Dear soy boy. Oh my god, you sound like you're hating so much on this generation. I'm not hating as much as, like, just, I feel bad for them in a way, honestly. Like, imagine growing up with stuff like TikTok and Facebook and Instagram. Like, this is, no. Absolute AIDS thing to live with.
But that's what's growing them up. It's the only thing they do.
That's my
But to be
point. Like,
honest,
imagine
I
people
would-
being bullied in school because they don't have a lot of followers on TikTok and shit. Like, can you imagine? People pick on you because your TikTok account isn't great enough. Like, it's just... I'm sure it happens, though. I like 100% this is a thing. Like,
People
oh my
probably
god,
get bullied
you
as
even
well if like their
TikTok?
moms or sisters have OnlyFans as
Oh
well.
god. Like, yeah, I
Only
saw your
imagine.
mom on OnlyFans, and then they post that on their TikToks or like social media groups for the whole school to see and shit. Like, can you imagine? So somebody pays $10 to see your mom naked on OnlyFans, and then they share it on your whole school.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Oh man.
But it's not something they wouldn't do.
But no, honestly, I am glad that we didn't have social media back then, for many reasons. One of them being all the dumb shit that you did. Internet wasn't around to immortalize it to begin with,
Yeah.
so it will forever die with me and whoever else was there.
Unless you share it.
Yeah, no, there are certain things I'm taking to the grave. You know, it's just this whole urge of sharing your whole life on social media. I don't get it. Today I had a sandwich. This is what it looks like. Like, I did a post on Facebook as a gag to just taking the piss out of this, and I took a picture of the dumbest fucking sandwich I could ever make, and I was like, this is my lunch today, like in a really dumb fucking, like, it was obviously satire, and then I got like tons of people liking it. I was like, what is wrong with you? Like, what are you doing? It's just a dumb sandwich. Why? Like, oh, it looks so nice. Have a nice meal. Blah blah. I was like,
We had a friend
Yeah.
that actually asked us, my wife and I, like on why we were not posting things from us,
oh, I've
and we were like, "Are you for real?"
I
And the guy was like, "Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to know if you guys are okay." And we were like, "Yeah, we are."
you could just
fact
call
that you
or
don't-
send a message, or you know.
I mean, the fact that you don't see us posting things on social media, it actually means that we are okay.
What do you mean?
We're
You have to
healthy.
tell the world everything
Couple.
you're doing. That's how it is.
Exactly.
I mean, I had a friend when we were talking about working out, and I had gotten in pretty good shape in the last year, and I was like, yeah, I hit the gym like 3 or 4 times a week. And I goes, I've never seen you check in at the gym on your Facebook. I was like, because I go there to work out. I'm not gonna stand there and take pictures and check in on Facebook, because he would literally post every time he went to the gym. Gym rats for life, blah 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 blah. Time to get fit, etc. Insert random cringe quote, blah blah blah. I'm like, I go there and I work out, and then I go home, and like, I don't have this need to post what I'm doing. I really don't. Because I don't know. Like, why do you need? Is it like this looking for validation type of thing? I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, 100%. It's
It's just
actually
like,
that.
it's just, he was just like, I've never seen you check in at the gym, because you can do this bullshit thing on Facebook apparently where you checks in at X location. First and foremost, why would you want to tell everybody where you are? And secondly, like, just doing it. Oh my god, or is at
I mean, I
this
changed-
place.
I change my profile picture every 7 years and wanted to check in if I go somewhere.
I just, let's see
Why?
what is. Oh yeah, Arthurian. I've also, me and that friend, we went to the gym together once, and he took a picture in the mirror, and his dad responded with, "Stop flexing and start working out." I was like, no, but it's just like he was spending so much time taking pictures and writing. I was like, yeah, I'm here to spend less than an hour at the gym, because I have a 45-minute session and then a shower. I'm not interested in standing here at the fucking mirror to take pictures with you. But yes, people who
Yes.
literally go to the gym to take pictures, like...
Yeah. So annoying.
Honestly, though, if I was working out at a gym and somebody was taking pictures and I'm in the background, I would actually be annoyed, because I didn't sign up for that. I'm not there to have my picture taken.
I mean, there's a whole discussion right now about that.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be allowed to film people who are working out if they're not, like, want to. Because that is against their... I mean, many people might be self-conscious as well. And they don't... I mean, landing on social media when you're trying to lose some weight that you're self-conscious about or whatever, that's not cool. Like,
Very much.
really. That's fucked up. So I feel like it's up to the gym owners to ban stuff like that, I guess. I don't know. But isn't there some law about posting somebody else online without their permission? I'm pretty sure there's some law with that.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Like, not nudes, but like filming somebody against their consent. Like,
Yeah.
But no, like, this friend of mine, he literally goes to the gym. He keeps signing up to the gym and canceling because he can't afford it, and then he signs up again, and then he's super hyped for a week, and then he goes like every day for a week, and then he takes 6 months break. It's cooked, I'm telling you. But yeah, like, enough about his behavior. I'm just saying, the point is the whole, oh, I've never seen you check in at the gym on Facebook. It's like, and you're never going to. It's just that it's like that's never happening ever. No, but look, it's perfectly fine if you aren't big on going to the gym or whatever, but this whole validation-seeking behavior where every time you're doing something you have to post it, like, oh...
Yeah.
I mean, that's most of the people.
I know, it's like they're literally more interested in describing what they're doing than actually doing it.
Mm-hmm. It's what annoys me about when people go out to eat and the first thing they're doing is taking pictures and posting about the food. It's like, no, just freaking eat it.
Look, I would like so when me and one of my exes we went to a really fancy restaurant and they put like a ton of time into what's it called, like the presentation of the food. So we took photos of that as a memory, but not like to look at my food on Facebook, like not like that, just taking a picture as a memory because it was such a nice plating in such a fancy place. But that's still not the same as, this is my food today, give me likes, come on, like...
So, my sister took me to a concert last year for my birthday, right? Oh, sorry, it was actually this year. And we went, we took one picture of us, like just to for memories. And then we basically enjoyed the concert. Like,
I've
no
seen
phone, no
people-
nothing. And we had a kid, like a 50-year-old kid, like no joke. With every song, she was like using her phone with the flash in our faces. And we were so annoyed by that stupid kid.
Oh yeah. There's people like in today's concert, everybody's just standing there with their phones filming it to share it on social media or something. Like, what
It's like,
happened to people just enjoying the
I
music?
can just skip the concert and see the post on social media and
Yeah.
be there.
It's like, it was
Yeah.
such a great experience, I can't wait to be on my phone again. 10 out of 10 would watched on my phone again. No, but it's just like people, they literally miss out on life so they can record it. It is so insane. Like, so you have this experience. You know, when I went to see in Denmark, we watched this concert. There was first it was Hailstorm, then there was Disturbed, and then there was Papa Roach. Do you think anybody was filming this? No, we were, you know, vibing out to the music and having a great time. Nobody was standing with a fucking phone. Granted, this was before social media, but like even then, there's no way in hell I would have missed out on the experience of enjoying the concert to stand there and film it on my phone. Absolutely fucking no. Like, no. Like, oh, it's, I can remember it. Well, I mean, you could just, I don't know, live it and then you'll remember it. Just a thought, like...
I went to a concert, an Iron Maiden concert, like, I don't know, 11 years ago is the last time I came. So I had a picture, I mean, I have one picture of the concert.
Yeah, but taking a photo is one thing, but like, people who they will spend more time looking on their phones to make sure they're recording and shit than actually, like, enjoying the concert. Taking a photo with some friends at a concert, I see nothing wrong with that, okay? But like, there was people who took a photo of what is wrong with this generation at a concert, and you basically see everybody just standing there with their phones filming the concert. Like, you know, it's kind of sad because this generation, they spend more time on their phones than living their actual lives. And then people go, oh, you're just too old, you don't understand it. It's like, alright, I guess I'll be old then.
There's a movie, there's a quote from a movie from a dad that is like taking a picture from his daughter while he was like, I don't know, ice skating or something. And the guy's like, why are you not taking the picture? And the guy's like, I'm just enjoying the moment. Like that is true.
Imagine enjoying your moment by yourself. I mean, I know it sounds awful, but like, imagine just... Or people who go out with their friends to eat, and then everybody's just sitting on their phones. Honestly, I will say this: if I'm in a conversation with somebody and they pick up their phone, I'm just gonna stop talking, and I'm not gonna hang out with them again because it's so disrespectful to begin with. And it's also if I don't even have their attention when I'm there with them, what's the point? You're like, oh no, it's just how it is. It's how everybody is. Like,
Oh, fuck you.
when we used to go out back in my day, we would go out and meet strangers and talk to them. Now it's like if you go out to a bar or a club, it's just people on their phones. They might as well stay home. Why are you even out? You might as well stay home. But no, it's definitely turning into this phone zombie addiction. Like, we're talking about random addictions. I feel like social media and people's phones, people are more addicted to this than they realize.
Yeah.
And I don't get why. What is so great on social media that they forsake their whole lives to look to doom scroll with an algorithm that they're just being fed more and more shit of the same thing that they've already seen? It's not like it's some new or revolutionizing things. It's random TikTok videos or like it's just blah. Like, it's literally, that's all it is. Which, yeah, if you want something brain dead for a few minutes, sure, I get it. But like,
that's why I removed TikTok from my phone.
Like, imagine spending your precious time.
It's never minutes.
It's kind of depressing, honestly.
It's one of the things I like with how I don't have much phone service at work.
And you know all the amazing things you're missing on Twitter and stuff, right?
Well, I mean, I don't even have a Twitter account, so I'm always missing it.
You're missing out so much. Oh my god. There was this one guy, I did actually hear this back in the UK, where me and my ex at the time were sitting at a, I don't know, was it a KFC or maybe it was a Domino's? And there was two younger girls at another table, and they're like, oh, did you see that this person liked this and this person thumbs up on that, and oh my god, I can't believe that. I was like, I feel like my brain cells are just dying. Like I can't even. Like, oh my god, and then he liked this, and that means
how
he's
it's
into
their life.
Like, this person's into you because they liked your picture. It's like, okay, why don't you just write? No, just like the pictures instead. Like, oh no, I just.
Then I have Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
I have all of those for the sole purpose of the server and my stream. But like, if the only time I spend time on them is when I'm trolling people when I'm high on my meds. Like, this is, I treat them as a video game and I'm just trolling them as the worst I can. Like, getting people riled up on social media is hilarious when you're high. It is so much fun. But like, I would never even take any of this shit seriously because it is literally just an algorithm brain fuck.
The only one I have is an Instagram that's not even used anymore because I made it like 5 years ago because of friends, and then I just never used it. Like I had it because of some of the friends I was hanging out with then, because I was hanging out more with them, but then like I just never used it because I never posted anything, and I just didn't care because I saw them.
I posted videos of Nidalee on my TikTok, I think. And I think there was also a clip about me dying in Diablo 1. Like, it's just random nonsense shit like that is funny, but like, these TikTok dances and these brain rot things, and oh my god. I can't even. I feel like if people were to use social media properly, it could be a great tool. Now, this is never gonna happen, but like, if.
Yeah.
if people used it properly, it could actually be really beneficial to mankind. You know, obviously, again, it will never happen.
I mean, they have tried and they get cancelled because people think it's like hoax or something like that.
But yeah, because
They have
it's something
tried.
of substance, and then it's not just the 57th person in a row doing the same dance that is trending right now.
Yeah.
It basically, it feels like anyone who tries to do anything that has to do with intelligence or actual depth gets cancelled or ridiculed or spat on, and anybody who does the most dumb brain rot nonsense ever goes viral and makes a fuck ton of money. Like, that is literally what it feels like, and that is really sad.
It's how it is, though.
Nidali, stop it. Hey, gave you the chair so you could enjoy it, not scratch it to pieces. But she had
Direct sun clear chair being shredded.
Yeah, no, so, he got my other gaming chair, the one I had before this one. And now he's, well, using it as a scratching post, which wasn't the idea at all. I mean, she's a cat, so you know, like, still.
Yeah.
I'm feeling kind of weird. I should nerf something in the Like, I'm having a bad day. I need to nerf somebody. If I'm gonna
Well, you get
suffer,
quite
you
a few
will all
choices.
suffer with me as well.
You get quite a few choices of what could be nerfed.
I was gonna say as a
you
joke, why don't we just increase the
There-
duration of recovery conversion and reduce the cooldown? Let's go.
Last night I actually had Death Witch use it back to back on me, but I could never get her to do it again.
That shouldn't be possible now.
Like, she had it active, and like it fell off, and then she used it again. I was like, what?
That
And then I
shouldn't-
tried to get her to do it again, but she didn't do it again.
In my bug-free server, made with RA, the finest of the finest, I will never have any bugs with it. No, but seriously, that shouldn't be possible. There should be quite a big
I
gap.
tried to make her do it again, but I couldn't.
I believe you. I'm just saying it shouldn't be happening. Because I literally changed it recently to have a bigger gap, so its uptime was less.
Yeah.
Because it used to have a 50% uptime, right? Like, it was 60-second cooldown with 30-second duration. And I changed it to 20-second duration with a 90-second cooldown. So there should be quite a big gap where they cannot use it. And that doesn't even mean it will be picked even when it's off CD instantly either, so...
Yeah.
Very strange. If you run into it again, please let me know, because it shouldn't
Yeah.
be possible, but it could be a typo, it could be a bug, I don't know.
Yeah, I was trying to see if she'd do it again, so I sat there for a while, just every now and then poking her, trying to see if I could get her to do it again.
Arthurian, do you go to the gym a lot? Apparently, I just got a pop-up on Twitch that says plus program goals. Share your progress towards meeting plus program. What the fuck over? 6 times a week. Damn, that is a lot. Usually, when I was at my peak, I would work out every second day, so I would have 1 day of rest, like between each. So I would go to the gym like 3 times a week, 3 to 4. 6 times is a lot. That's...
I would die probably.
Huh?
I probably would die. Doing 6 times a week.
I mean, I guess it depends if you do low intensity or high, but 6 times a week is still a lot. Even at low intensity, that is a lot. I'm guessing you're some sort of sport person, like you're an athlete of some kind. So you have to stay really fit. That's still a lot. So don't you need to rest? Like your body needs to recover? Even if you do different muscle groups every time, like it's still... You only have so much physical energy. I mean, You must eat like a fucking horse, like honestly.
I mean, if it's something like me that I went to the gym like one time, like 8 years ago, maybe. But if you have if you go every day, probably don't
But
do
it's
that.
still, I mean, every day, your muscle groups should need to rest and like recovery, and even with low, like I said, even with low. Look, I'm not a gym rat or anything, but like, I know the basics about how your body works, and granted, people who are more athletic will need to work out more and all that. I get enough. Yeah, but why are you working out 6 times a week? That is a lot. Like, what is the purpose behind this? Because when I went to the gym, I would have one day that I had like shoulders and legs, and then one day where I had biceps, triceps, and then one where I can't remember the other one, but like, so I would alternate muscle groups and have one day rest between each. Aesthetic, so you just want to look good as fuck. But 6 days a week is a lot. You can look really good with just 3 or 4 days a week as well. 6 is a lot. Assuming each session will take you about an hour with showering. Considering like a 45-minute workout session plus a shower afterwards. Assuming you shower after every gym pass, I'm gonna assume that.
I would hope so.
I'm making this assumption now, but you never know. But again, I'm assuming it's longer due to rest times. But I get 1 hour cardio, 1 hour cardio a day on top of muscle workout. That's
So you go 6 times a week? How many
that's what
hours?
they are saying. It looked good, apparently. Jesus
No,
Christ.
but like how long? Like,
Well, they're
you
saying
spend
1
an hour-
hour cardio and then muscle workout on top of that every day. Well, 6 times a week. Yeah.
All of that's in one day.
Hmm?
I said all of that's in one day.
That's still a lot. Like,
I don't know if it's in one day. I'm just saying it as a joke.
no, but they're saying 1 hour. So how much time do you spend on muscle groups a day outside of cardio? If you say you're spending 1 hour a day on cardio, which already sounds insane, I would do like 5 to 10 minutes warming up, and then do muscle outside of that. So maybe like 5 to 10 minutes of cardio to warm up and stretch and stuff, and then half an hour on actual muscle groups, and then a shower. Like, that was what I did, and I looked pretty good. I had pretty good, what's it called? Aesthetics when I was doing that. But you're doing like more than twice that, so you must look quite fit. I'm just curious how much time you spend on muscle groups a day, not counting cardio. 1 hour to 1 hour, 30 minutes working out, 1 hour cardio, either walking, running, or on a bike. And then so 30 minutes on muscle groups that isn't cardio a day?
So that's 2 hours and 30 minutes up per day.
Oh yeah. So 2 to 2.5 hours
Yeah, it's
of
2
working
to
out.
2.5.
Jesus
I
Christ.
mean, that's what I would do.
A day, 6 times a week.
I used to go like 5 times a week, yeah.
Christ.
Did
People
about
are
that.
mad.
When I went to the gym, I went like 1 hour.
No, yeah, I would.
I mean,
Oh, yeah,
look,
I would
you
go
spend your time however
every
you
1.5
want.
hours for me, it's insane.
It
mean,
sounds like
for
a
him,
lot.
For me, it's insane.
Yeah, I mean, obviously right now I have less time, so I don't do that. But
Like
yeah, I
walking
used to go
back on
5
the
times
court
a
is
week.
a 3-hour slot working out. Yeah, so I was about to say that as well. They're traveling back and forth as well. Back when I was going to the gym, it would take me maybe 20-30 minutes there and 20-30 minutes back of normal walking. Because we just walked down there to, or I just walked down to the gym. But like the actual workout time, do you spend over 3 hours a day working out with traveling and showering, and that's, I mean, there's nothing wrong with taking care of your body, don't get me wrong, it's just, that's a lot. How do you find the time to do that, though? I mean, obviously, we all have 24 hours, and, you know, it's how you spend it and all that. It's just, that's a lot of time investment every single day. So I'm curious, why only 6? Why not just go for 7 so it's every single day? I mean, you're almost there anyway, so I'm not making fun of you, I'm literally wondering. Like, my OCD would never let me. It was either gonna be 3 or 4 or 7. Like, I could never do 6, it would bother me too much. That's a lot of cardio. I mean, walking is good for you. Sunday I trained for marathon. Oh, okay, so this kind of explains it a little bit better then. So you're training for a marathon. You're one of those people, one of those masochists. Yeah, jokes aside though, I mean, that's... What drives a person to want to do a marathon? I'm curious. Like, is it like a personal challenge, or is there like some record you want to break, or is there just like what is the actual reasoning behind doing it? Obviously everybody has different reasonings, but what is yours? You know, to pick up chicks. I'm just really curious because I've never... Back when I was working out, it was because I wanted to, you know, look a bit better and feel a bit better about myself and be in better shape. But what you're doing is way beyond that, I would say. So, obviously if you're training for a marathon, personal challenge and running is basically the only exercise that feel actually good doing, especially feeling of wind as you run. Okay, I can see that part, but if you're running on a treadmill, you're not really, there's no wind. Also, running is really bad for your joints, isn't it? Like, so running a marathon is probably super bad. Because every time you bounce into the pavement when you're running, it's you know, gravity is a thing.
Our leg structures are made for running.
But it's, I mean, again, I'm not well versed in this enough to say you're wrong. So I'm not gonna argue that. I'm just saying from what I've been told, it can be pretty damaging. Even if you're in good shape. I mean, obviously if you're in bad shape, it's worse. But even if you're in good shape, like bouncing into the pavement when you're running causes shocks up into the knees and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Which is pretty bad too. Again, from what I've been led to understand. I'm not well into physical fitness enough to say that this is how it is. I'm just saying this is what I've been told / led to believe what it's for. Unironically though, if I do run, I would actually prefer a treadmill over running outside. And the reason is, if I'm running outside, I will literally get bored because I don't really know where the hell I would want to run. Like a treadmill, I know I'm not going anywhere, right? So, because then I do it for the sole purpose of getting cardio. Like I'm not outside going to a specific place. I don't know if that's weird or not. Like if I'm outside, I want to go to the place I'm trying to go. Like I would, but if I'm just outside to run, then I would just literally don't really know where the hell to run. Because, like, but should just run around this house 5 times? Like, what's the point? But I can understand getting, you know, fresh air and stuff like that. Which is obviously better than, you know, a treadmill in that sense. It's just a personal preference. I don't know, I used to make a joke saying, if you guys see me run, keep up, because something bad is coming. I'm not a big fan of running at all, honestly. It's, walking, I don't mind walking. Walking is fine, you know, but like running, I don't know. It's just, And if I do run, it's gonna be on a treadmill. It feels therapeutic in a way, I guess, but outside I get bored. And then it's also the fact that every time you see a jogger outside, they're never looking happy ever. They're always looking like they're having the worst time ever. Which I understand. Because I would also if I was running outside. So how long have you been working out 6 times a week? I'm just really curious. Like, is it a very short time period now to prepare for this marathon? Or is it something like your daily life for the past, 10 years? It's recent, about 5 months. Wow. It's not that recent. Recent would be like a week or two, but alright. I guess that's subjective as well. What the term recent mean? It's like soon. I will call you soon. So what is your normal one then if you're not... Like before these 5 months, how many times would you go to the gym per week? Because I assume it will be less than now. Zero. Been ramping up frequency at this point for... Oh wow, okay. That's quite the difference. How did you feel in the beginning? Like, I mean, I guess if you've been ramping up, it's sort of been, but that must have been really rough in the beginning. Like, if you're not really usually going and then you turn into, well, this. That's a very big, like... Yeah. You know, it's interesting, putting on weight is so much easier than losing it.
Yeah.
That's really unfair, to be honest. Moment on the lip, a lifetime on the hip. Me when I eat donuts. I don't know. Running is best left to RO when you have a lot of movement speed. You know we should put in stamina in RO?
Oh gosh.
Like, not the type that they have in mobile games. Like, not that type, but I mean like running stamina, like in Diablo. Not the pay to get more stamina type, not that. I meant the movement stamina. Your character is out of movement speed for today. Please check back tomorrow. Oh god. Like, oh, I'm traveling from Frontera to Morok, but I can't continue because my character's too tired today. I have to continue tomorrow. Oh. You could probably make the game something like that, where traveling takes a very long time. And like you can't run, it's always very slow paced. You kill one mob at a time. So it's sort of like pre-renewal, but worse. You can call it Revo Classic Plus. We'll take the worst parts of the game from every possible iteration and put them all together.
Imagine.
just enable PvP everywhere at all times.
And being almost to your location and just getting ganked outside.
Huh?
So just imagine being almost to where you wanted to be and then someone just ganks you.
And then you have to start over again.
Yeah.
You go
With
back to the
stamina
town
already
room.
being consumed.
Just make XP lost 100%.
You lose, like, you can go backwards in levels as well.
Basically, if you die, you lose a level.
Imagine, like, somebody's level 249, they get ganked, and they're back to 248. Like, you have been deducted a level. Life insurance would go up.
Yep.
And then their price would also increase, just randomly. No relation whatsoever.
So I played a server long time ago, like a super high rate. So for MVPs, they modified the MVP, so you needed like Thanatos card to be able to actually make damage to the MVP.
Wait, what?
And all the monsters were able to like pass warps, so you cannot run.
Yeah, no, I can put that on us as well if you want. That's a normal
No.
setting in our Athena, actually, for some reason. Like, that is... I don't know why that's a thing, but apparently that's a thing. I don't know.
So they modified the defense of MVPs, so it's super higher or high.
Using
you needed,
Thanatos
like,
would be
high
insanely OP.
Yeah, you needed an ice peak for Thanatos card to be able to do something to the monsters.
Sounds like awful balancing, but okay.
I mean, it was a super high rate server, like 999.
Yeah, I've never
It's
seen the
like-
point of those. Like,
I mean, it was a full PvP server, but you had to grind.
hello,
some
Nidali,
things.
can I help you?
Attention, that's what she wants.
Probably.
Probably. She's a cat. That's what she always wants.
You might start hearing her because she's cuddling with the microphone now. And you can hear... Yeah. No, that's not supposed to go on the floor.
Actually, there's
She
one
was
of those
on the
servers
floor.
that is still actually active after like 23 years.
No. Yes, you're very cute, I know. Do I have to nail everything down so it doesn't go onto the floor?
Yes.
Oh. Yes, I'm gonna feed you soon. You're on a diet, madam. You're too puffy. He is not on board with this dieting at all.
Of course not.
He's very unhappy.
She wants food.
She loves to eat. She's so happy when she's eating. Nom, 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 nom. But you're a little bit too chubby. And then she looks at me with those big sad eyes, like, why are you doing this to me? Like, it's for your own good, but she doesn't understand that. She just thinks I'm Cruella de Vil, like, from the Dalmatians. Like, it's your love for food that has landed you in this situation. No, we
I
should
love
do
when
one of those, like,
monsters-
horror show weekends where on the server you're permanently blinded, so you have the littles you can't see, and then PvP is always turned on. Instantly, accidentally run into another player and you just start fighting each other. Oh my god.
I love when monsters go together against me, and my flee is just useless. So one lets me, and the other one.
I would say that's not entirely true
One
for here
shot
because it's more generous on the flea reduction.
Oh yeah.
No. What I mean is that I get Lex Eterna from one mob, and then the other one just use one skill, and I get one shot it.
Yeah, it's called teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work.
And my fleet is useless because for some reason, sometimes they miss, and some other times, exactly when I have Lex Eterna, they don't.
Well, it's also if they crit, they're not gonna miss.
Well, I don't see the crit animation, but I die.
Just luck.
So am I supposed to leveling up on where? On 200 now.
What? I heard something about leveling up, that's all I heard.
So where do I level up at 220?
You don't.
Same place you've been leveling up.
There's literally very little reason or ways to level at the moment past 200. The strongest gear is 200 pieces, the rest is the 180. And then, like, it's just, we need me to put in more stuff at 200 plus, basically.
Yeah.
And also
No.
redo the eating group to the Hall of Heroes, where there will be more 200 plus quests as well. I was gonna revamp a lot of normal quests that are bad. Or, let me say, they're not bad, they're just not as good as they should be.
People that are at 250 tortured themselves.
Yeah.
Because they just spammed the banquet, or in Doc's case, stacked up EXP cards and ran around the Opera House.
Well, it was also, he had the, as a star person thing, he gets even more EXP.
He got the blessing of the star, or whatever it was, that gave him more EXP.
Basically, yeah.
I haven't gone about torturing myself and just got EXP off of the MVPs.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I do past 200. I mean, okay, now I actually level in the Twisted Clock Tower basement because you get the clock gears plus you get some decent EXP. But outside of that...
Outside of getting to at least 225 or whatever it is where you can get 300 in a trait, I don't really worry about leveling past that. Because before it used to be until you got job 50, but then the EXP chart was changed. So.
I mean, all my levels since level 200, I think, have been like just doing random stuff.
But yeah, pretty much that's what most people do.
But I'm lacking of job levels. So it's 50 to max at the moment.
Yep. But that's everyone because they changed to the EXP table. Because before you would be level 229 in job 50, but it was changed.
Now it's like 240 for job 50 or something like that.
Yeah.
Why the nerf? I can ask.
What?
Why the nerf, if I can ask?
Because it felt weird that you reached max job level so fast.
But I mean, it was normally like that, isn't it?
Yeah, and the official game is dog shit, so that was sort of my... The thing is though, with the changes to the skill trees, you're gonna be able to pick up so many more skills quickly anyway, so it's not really gonna be a issue.
Yeah, so now it's like there's going to be the skill tree change, so now you don't really have to worry too much on it. Well, I say you don't even have to worry about it, but like now you're gonna end up running into you get your whole skill tree but when you're maxed, so.
Ask for a spoiler, Nina?
What?
Can I ask for a spoiler?
A spoiler for what?
Do you have for the new gear? Like, do you have any idea what are you gonna use?
Well, so the next place will be Fall of Last Time, which is gonna be the 200 plus instance, and it will let you craft temple circlets, which will have 3 slots and generic stats like the shoes, basically. But yeah, that's basically.
But they will be better than the Bio half, like the Bio
Technically,
5.
yes, but the Bio 5 will also be nerfed
All
when they
video
are
game music
released.
all
So.
the time.
Because Bio 5 is way too strong at the moment, and the only reason I'm not nerfing it is because it's best in slot at the moment, so people can, play with it. But yes, they will also be able to do on 200 plus gear, be able to do the new enchanting system as well, which will make them even better.
The enchant system is basically close to Bio 5, right?
In a way,
something
except you
like
get to pick the enchant and then upgrade it, and there's no break chance and no downgrade, but each step costs more and more and more, so it's a very progressive system.
Very good.
But yes, but you'll be able to pick, like, let's say you want to pick, I don't know, cast time, and then you improve the cast time on that item, cast time 1, cast time 2, cast time 3, and so on.
Okay.
Basically, that's
And
the idea.
what about the weapons? Do you have any idea what are
The Crystal Palace will be the weapons, which will be the 200 plus weapons. But that's not ready yet. But it's gonna be a
Oh
custom.
no, I know. I just wanna like have an idea of what items we're gonna have.
But yeah, so
Because you're taking like official items and you're modifying.
for some things, yes. Relics, no. But for many items, I'm using official. For many normal progression items, I'm using official item sprites and changing them.
Yeah.
Because they're like for all the shit official does, they do have some nice items. Like the sprites. I mean the textures or the look of the items or whatever. Some of them look pretty good. But
So
the stats are a joke. Like,
What is the name again for the weapon?
I haven't decided on them yet.
No, like the real ones.
I haven't decided on those either, which ones I'm gonna use.
Okay.
So I mean, I go onto Divine Pride and then I'll sort after weapon and then see. Because if you go to, let's say, go database and then you click item and then you click like weapon, for example, and then you just click search, and then it will give you all weapons, right? Now, what I usually do is I will check to see if, for example, let's say the Crystal Palace, that's gonna be something ice related, right? So what type of weapons? I think there's a glacier thing, right? That's a thing, isn't it? Glacier weapons. We could use those sprites for the 200 plus weapons from the Crystal Palace, because you also want there to be a theme to all the weapons you're making, and if official is called Glacier, then there's going to be a Glacier Knuckle, a Glacier Bow, and so on, which will fit the theme I'm trying to do. Because, like I said, you also don't want to take weapons with random sprites from the same place, because it will just look weird. You'll want them to have a theme, like for example, like I did with the shoes from the Twisted Basement. You kind of want them to not look the same, but fit the theme.
Yeah, exactly.
For that's my thought process anyway. I know people think I just throw random shit together, but so
Never test anything.
testing is lame. I just assume it's gonna be fine.
So there are quite a interesting tools.
But yeah, I think the glacier weapons might be something. Hang on, if I go to Divine Pride and I search for glacier, let's see here. Yeah, so there's all the glacier weapons. I might put those in the palace. Dim glacier. I don't know if that's the only ones or if there's other ones.
Okay, so I can see the glacier bow. It just gives magic attack plus 200.
I mean, their stats are gonna be completely different, so it's just I'm saying I'll just
Yeah,
use their what's it called? Their sprites, like the
Got it.
but the stats will be completely different because that will be whatever I decide to change. So.
And change the level from 210 to 200. So
Yes, exactly. I'll just use the sprite for the texture,
Yeah.
whatever. But I like the stats and everything else will be changed. It's just when there already are nicely made weapon textures and sprites, there's no reason to not take advantage of it.
yeah, of course.
I mean, sometimes I will have to, you know, do my own thing, but many times I'm able to actually borrow sprites from official. Because I still want it to feel like Oro. So, you know, you kind of want to, between that, how do you say this? Like, the balance between custom and making it feel like it's still the same game. So I try to stay true to things to some degree, but...
No.
There's dimension stuff as well. They look pretty cool. Dimension weapons.
Sorry that I took you out of Diablo for a second.
Oh, no, that's not a problem. I don't mind at all, honestly. Like, people are more than welcome to ask me questions regarding the... So that's why I always say and server discussions, because I really don't mind.
Is it not better for you just to take like a weapon without a script and just create a script from scratch?
No, the script doesn't matter, like, since it's just unused anyway.
Yeah, I know. It's basically the mode. That's it.
Like, I just basically have to be able to find the actual sprites and textures. But that's usually not a problem. If it's official, it's gonna be in the official files.
So they look nice, the dimensions.
Yeah, they do. Like I said, there's some interesting. Hey, what are you? He's staying on my old chair, and then somehow she ran and jumped into it, and then it started spinning, and she's sitting there going. And now she looks all dizzy and stuff. I'm like, well, that's kind of your own fault. Like,
What a broken weapon.
What do you mean broken? There's no such thing on official. All things are balanced. Balanced as all things should be.
Yeah, of course.
True story. Official is balanced and stuff. If everybody's OP, nobody's OP.
So increase pack rush damage by 15% every 2 refined attack plus 25.
Mhm.
Additional to 1% attack every 3 refines increase the hot rock damage by another 5%. If it's plus 7, critical damage plus 20%. If it's 9 or higher, crit plus 5, crit rate plus 5. If it's 11 or higher, more hot rock damage.
Mhm.
That's just normal.
I was about to
Official
say, this
stuff.
sounds like a pretty normal official item to me.
Have
mean,
you seen the
you have
enforcer
to-
shoes?
Then you have the grade. Oh no, I haven't.
Oh, the grading. Refine to 11 and then start over again.
Oh, this is. Are these the one that we were talking about yesterday?
Enforcer shoes, yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw this. I had
With
this on.
the 850% damage to meteor assault? Yeah.
Yeah, I had this on SML.
That's how the real pros, that's how the real gamers play the game.
Yeah. Just
With
a
my
casual
meteor-
850% damage.
Meteor Assault.
350.
So there's an enforcer set, right?
Yeah, there's
Mm-hmm.
enforcer shoes and manto, I think, or is it all?
I think it's just.
Oh, the cape. Yeah, the cape.
Yeah. But, you know, just the shoes. Is that ridiculous?
Totally
I put the shoes on and I got 850% more damage.
And she's doing the thing where she's jumping into boxes that are stacked and then it makes a huge ruckus.
Imagine enforcer cape
Casual
plus
cat things.
horn card.
we got
Disables
another
the
person in here.
follower effect of horn card, reduces the damage taken from long range attacks by 35%.
Perfectly balanced.
Right, this is true.
One of my weapons is almost broken.
You could fix that.
I am good now that you're asking. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. I just got done doing.
Wait, did somebody
Thanksgiving.
join?
Yes.
Another person who's very low.
Oh. Let's see if I can turn that up.
Okay, that's better.
That's
are
what
you?
it is.
Das Big.
Oh!
What's up? How you doing?
Alright. Bit annoyed at I wanted to play Final Fantasy, but apparently I'm missing some software to be able to use the controller I bought or something, I don't know. I mean, I can use it, but the inputs are fucked. So I have to remap them, and apparently you can't just do that. No, you need a software to do this, apparently. So,
Which Final is that?
Final Fantasy VII, I wanted to try and speedrun, learn the speedruns, and outside of failing horribly, which was partially due to the inputs, I just decided to play Diablo and try to fix the input because I couldn't escape because the escape buttons weren't properly set up, and then like some things were inverted, so running was on one and then cancel was on another one, and it was just a complete mess. So I downloaded the program I need, but I will have to install it and then set it up and stuff, so I didn't want to do that on stream, so that's why I'm playing Diablo at the moment.
Huh. So Steam input's no good for Final Fantasy VII?
No. My directional button was select, so no. Not really.
Oh. And
Yeah.
not changeable. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't... It was weird.
Is it a Steam game or is it non-Steam?
No, this was Steam. Like, it's it's on Steam, so... Like, the controller works. Don't get me wrong, it works. It's just... The inputs are completely... like...
That's weird.
Yep.
I did message you before I jumped in here. I saw you in here, that's why I jumped. That's part
Yeah,
of the
no,
reason
if
I
I'm
jumped in.
sitting in the streaming channel, everybody can join. It's perfectly fine. I didn't get your message though, because when I'm in streaming mode, it stops me from getting the bloop bloop thing when somebody DMs me. It will show up when I end the stream.
Question for you.
Okay.
So I'm in the Ragnarok server right now, and I've noticed the last couple times I've logged out and logged back in, I have to re-equip and my stuff for it to register. Is that?
Are you playing a monk?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. That's why. Because that's a bug at the moment where the knuckles don't register properly unless you take them off and put them back on again. Because you can dual wield knuckles here, which isn't official. So when I made that, for whatever reason, it's bugging the fuck out. And I've been trying to fix it for a while, but for now that's the workaround. I am trying to fix it, I just haven't been able to.
Okay.
But
Okay,
yeah, no, that's expected behavior at the moment, tragically.
No worries. No worries.
Yeah, no, just remember to do it, and it should be fine.
Yeah, I was just I was worried if it was like all equipment or if it was just.
No, it's just the knuckles, and it's just on the monk class, because it's the dual wielding of knuckles. When I put that in, it was completely... I don't know why, because I literally copied exactly the way that daggers were handled, but apparently that doesn't work, so... I literally just found everywhere the double dagger was referenced, and I put in a new case for dual claws. See, any logical person would assume that this would work, and so did I. And it technically does work, because you can do it, but, yeah.
It's secret code somewhere, nah, man.
There is some form of spaghetti code somewhere doing something. And I asked Arathena devs, and they're like, "Oh, you just need to fix this." And I was like, "Yeah, but how do you fix it?" "Yeah, you just need to look at where you did wrong." It's like, it's so helpful, thank you.
Just undo whatever you did, and that'll fix it.
Yeah, they basically just said, "You have a problem in your code." And I'm like, wow. Like, that's... Thank you. That is so helpful. I didn't know that. Yeah. And then when I tried linking my code, they went, "Yeah, there's an issue." I mean, okay. Higher result.
They offer official, technically official support for Arena right now.
What is that noise?
Oh, sorry, probably my dog. Oh, yeah.
Your doggo.
So Arathena technically offers official support now for their software, their server software.
What do you mean official support?
Oh, I don't know. I guess you. Oh, you're talking to some like who you
No,
said
like
talking-
okay, so I'm talking to the people who made Arathena, like the Arathena devs.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so not like official, but like the official RA people, the people in charge of Arathena.
I see.
And I thought they would be able to help me, and they absolutely can. But then when you ask them, well, where is the problem? And they go, okay, there's a problem. You just need to fix it. Like it's so useful. Like if I set your car on fire, and you'd be like, dude, that's really hot now. But yeah, no, it's sadly a known bug. There's also another interesting bug. If you equip a shield, and the shield has bonus physical attack on it, it will give you an additional left, like an auto attack for a little bit of damage.
Oh.
I have no idea why this even happens, but apparently it's a thing, so... It's just one of those rogue Arathena stuff that shouldn't be, I guess.
It's a new feature.
Yeah, I reported it, and then they basically just went drugs.
Yep.
Or, that's not the way it ends up on my machine.
That's what. Yeah. I didn't have that problem.
No, but that's pretty much many times what happens. You get told it's wrong, or that's not a problem, and then they will hotfix it without giving you any reference or even mentioning it. They just quietly try to hotfix it. The amount of times this has happened over the years where I report something, they gaslight me by telling me that this isn't the problem and it's on my issue or whatever. And then I've even seen them hotfix it and then remove the trace from GitHub when it was fixed. But since I merged manually, I can see that they fixed it. Like they literally try to rebase and remove the commit so it's not there. It's so insane, I can't even begin to... Simply because they don't want to admit that they're wrong.
I'm wondering if you can run that code through a linter and see if it'll help you figure out where the missing references or what's going on with the equip stuff. That's interesting. Or like any of the other issues that you have. Is that even possible? Do they make a linter for C? I'm sure they do. C sharp. What is it? C sharp? C++. Probably C++. Yeah.
I have no idea. I've only used YML lint a few times to find where I made an error, but I've never actually used it for any actual coding thingies. It's more check for where the syntax is wrong or where there's a line issue.
Yeah.
Instead of actually using it for, like you're saying, to find where the code is wrong. I have no experience with that. But yeah, no, I've been gaslit by the RA dev team many times, and it's absolutely insane. Instead of just admitting, like, yeah, that's a problem that we made, we'll fix it, or, you know... No. The fact that they tried to rebase and remove the whole commit to hide the fact that they fixed it, it's just absolutely insane.
Probably a really simple thing, too.
Oh yeah, many times it's like they have a... like, there might be a missing something, or, like, there's a... One good example was so paladins have a skill called Shrink officially, which when you turn it on, it will stun the enemies that attack you for a short period of time when you have auto guard up. Now this was stunning the player instead that activated it, so when somebody tried to hit you, you would get stunned instead.
Oh.
And I reported this and they said this isn't the thing, and then they fixed it because you had to change it was like to source from BL instead, because BL is like the mob. And then they fixed it, removed the commit like it never happened. And I'm like... and this is just one out of many times this has happened.
I don't know how much of a pain it is to go back and remove it. But like, what about all the other changes that were made with that commit? They just magically happen to be there now. They just...
Yeah, no, I mean, you can literally... So, for example, when I merge, I have a repo for Arathena only, and then I use WinMerge to merge between my Arathena repo and my server repo, so I can see every single change that has been made since my last merge. And I can literally see when it happens. Then I was like, wait, I didn't see this commit being downloaded at all. No. Then I just checked the file, and there hasn't been any actual changes in the file according to GitHub for months, but all of a sudden it's different.
Yeah,
because they literally spent the time removing it by rebasing the repo. It is absolutely insanity. The time spent on this.
They put time on that, but not actually fixing stuff.
Yeah, no, they fix it, but when they do, they will erase any trace of it actually being a problem.
Oh no, I mean for like that in the case of Devotion.
Oh yeah.
You can even pay them to work on Devotion.
Yeah, I tried doing that. I tried offering them money this and that.
What's wrong with Devotion?
It is written in an ancient way that nobody ever... No, but seriously, it was written like probably 15-20 years ago by somebody, and nobody wants to touch it since because it is so complex.
No, nobody except that person and God knows how it works.
And it is so unstable.
I did hear that a long time ago, when all of the crazy stuff happened with Ragnarok, when like their source code got released, and then like it went through a bunch of the gravity went through a bunch of different changes, that they ended up losing some coders, and that one of the coders they lost was the guy responsible for all of the mathematical formulas for all of the skills. Is that somewhere in the ballpark of correct or no?
That seems very likely, honestly. Like, it wouldn't surprise me one bit.
It goes with the only one who knows how it works is that guy at God. So
yeah, and we just fired that
good
guy.
luck figuring this out.
It's up to God now.
it's important to not fire the guy who does the math for your formulas, especially when you don't understand how the math is done for your formulas.
No. They some bean counter somewhere was like, we don't need this guy anymore. We can fire him.
Yeah.
And they're like,
It's
what do you
great,
mean
but-
you can't do it? Just hire a new person. He can do it.
It's always the guy with like a master's degree in business with no other technical specialties in anything.
No. Or a consultant. A fucking consultant, okay? He's been
Yeah.
brought in.
Increase the counter at the bottom of the thread for each hour wasted on this.
But here's the
Basically.
fun thing though. Consultants are brought in many times to help the company save money, so they pay an enormous amount of money to a consultant in order to save money by firing some essential worker to save more money. Which is basically like they could just not get the consultant in the first place and save a ton of money.
But
Well,
for
you know,
real though,
what do I know? I'm not a business major, so I don't know these things. I do
lot of
have
these-
logic though and common sense.
a lot of these CEOs of these corporations are, they got these master's degree in business, whatever, but like they don't have anything else to go with it. And I'm not knocking a business degree. A business degree is great. I'm saying a business degree by itself is fundamentally useless.
I mean, understanding how a business works is one thing, but if you don't understand the market you're catering to or how the product works, you're gonna be in deep shit.
Like you might be able to make some good business decisions as a business major. That's
if you
what I
don't
would.
know your product, a good
If you
example
don't-
of this is
Or-
the amount of... Okay, so the way... I don't know if you know this, but the way Ragnarok Online is done is via franchising. So they
Yeah.
franchise the product to other companies. Many times
Yes.
these companies think this is basically just host the game, make money. And then
Yes.
they have literally no idea what the game even is, how it works, or the story about the game, or like they have no knowledge of the game whatsoever, and then they make asinine decisions,
Yeah.
which the whole community just absolutely hates, and then they just fail repeatedly because they have no idea what the hell they're even
Well,
like.
Fail is a relative term because they don't honestly mean for these things to last long term. Look at what was the first big mobile version that they came up with. I know there was like Valkyrie Uprising, which is really old, but then they had
From
Ragnarok Aurora M Love or Ragnarok M. Or
There's
Ragnarok
like 15 different ROs now, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the standalone companies that franchises these games, and the thing is, many of them, they spend a lot of money on these franchises, and then they just crash and burn because people hate what they're doing to it.
Well, you
And-
say they crash and burn, but what I'm pointing out is like I'm pretty sure when I was playing that in Ragnarok, in mobile,
Okay,
Ragnarok.
I'm not talking mobile now because mobile is a completely different. I'm talking about PC franchising because mobile
Oh.
is a completely different beast.
I didn't know about all of the. I knew about the private servers of Ragnarok, and I knew about like there was a couple of different versions of Ragnarok for PC, but I didn't know there was a big franchise.
So for PC, there's like 6 versions, I think. Whereas for mobile, there's like 15.
We've got
Something like that.
so on PC, we've got Ragnarok Online, we've got Ragnarok 2. What else is there?
For PC.
2 completely flopped, though. That was one that completely
Okay,
fell
so you
apart
have
instantly.
Ragnarok Online 3, you have Revo Classic,
that
you
third
have
one?
Prime, you
They're
have...
making a third one, yeah.
Yeah.
Is classically different from just Ragnarok Online? That's
Yeah,
just
and
the
then
same.
there's Ragnarok Zero. And like
But what's-
there's like 4 or 5 different versions at this point.
But aren't they all technically just the same base game with different flavors on them?
Sort of, but it's still a different game in a way because Ragnarok Zero is vastly different from how, say, Ragnarok Revo Classic is.
In
like-
what way?
Well, it's just the way that the map... Okay, so the world is the same. In the sense
Okay.
of you have the same map, you have the same classes and stuff like that. But all the, like, many things... random enchant system is only for Zero, for example. Or
What?
progressive for how refining works, or how strong monsters are, how certain skills work. Like, it's basically... So the game is essentially the same, but the inner workings behind on how mechanics work and how certain features that exist are different. Like, many fundamentals are different, but the world is the same. through many of these iterations. Like, they haven't added things or removed things. Sometimes they've removed things, but they never really add new things. They just kind of remove other things. So, but otherwise, essentially, it is the same outside of some functions and, you know, how the game plays.
I mean, on PC, I could definitely see it failing. What I don't really like is like how it's like a failed project, but at the end of the day, they don't really care because they made so much money off of the people who like had nostalgia for this kind of
That's
IP.
the problem. Every time they release a new version or a new like thing like this, they will milk the shit out of people who like via some absurd cash shop stuff, meaning that it is a success technically, and then they will just do it again and again and again. A good example of this is Diablo 4. Diablo 4 sold and made them over $80 million in the first couple of months. 80 million. Okay?
They said they made a win, but they were.
Yeah, no, but the point here is they made 80 million in the first couple of months. They had a development budget of like 15 to 20 mil or something like that. So in the first couple of months, they not only got their money back that they invested, but they quadrupled it. Okay? Since then, I'm sure they've made even more money because, you know, more people have played it since. Now, if you ask a lot of people, they will say Diablo 4 is an absolute shit show and they don't like it. Like, a lot of Diablo fans don't like Diablo 4. And they will say it's failing. But, to the company has 5-6 times their money at this point. They don't give a shit anymore about the game. They made all the money they wanted to, and anything else is just gravy. Now they can just release Diablo 5 and do the same thing again. It's already in development, I'm not even kidding. They started developing Diablo 5 before Diablo 4 was even released.
It's literally what happened with Ragnarok M Love. Once they started putting cards on that marketplace thing they had in game, dude.
Once they made the auction house, they just ran with it because people spent thousands of dollars on that market house.
I saw articles on Reddit about people spending upwards of $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 on cards. Are you?
Somebody spent like nearly $100,000 on a mount that was on there.
Yep. Diablo Immortal, anyone? People spending hundreds of thousands as well.
By any metric, you would have made a game by that's a success. Unfortunately, it's a sellout of a game, but it's a success.
That's the problem. If they make money from doing this, they're just gonna keep doing it. That's the thing people don't understand. They're like, oh, it is what it is. There's nothing we can do to change it. No, but it is. Making an angry post on Reddit isn't gonna change anything. This is true. Companies don't give a shit. However, if people were to stop giving money to these half-assed products that are many times not even finished, like they don't even bother finishing them, they just release them in whatever state they're in, milk players for money, and then that's it. But if people were to stop buying into it, the companies would actually have to start making better games to make money. But that's, you know, as long as people keep putting money into these shitty games, that's never gonna happen, because let's say Diablo 4. Why would Blizzard bother doing more in Diablo 4 when they 5x'd their money already? From a financial point of view, it was a huge success. Like,
well, the problem is the incentive, right? Like, it would be a good faith system of nobody do this bad thing, because the inherent benefit you would get that tarnishes the industry if you do so.
Yeah, but that's like, already we're way past that. People will put their money into that. You can never stop that. I'm just saying, in an ideal world, which obviously is not where we live, but in an ideal world, gamers would stop throwing their money. All I can hope is that enough people realize this and stop doing it. Then maybe we can look at getting higher quality games. But until then, you're gonna keep getting this slop, and AI slop is gonna make this even worse. Like, they have to put even less effort and time into making sloppy games now. So, and that is just what's gonna keep happening. People will complain, and then they will still go into these games and spend a lot of money. And, you know, that's just the cycle, because for the companies, if they can 5x their money on every single product, that is a pretty fucking good business deal. Like,
I mean, you can take the example from people that plays in the officials.
Okay.
They complain a lot,
And then they go in and spend a fuck
Play
ton of
the
money.
game and still spend a lot of money on the game.
Yep. I know. But like I said, the only thing I
Let's
can do
refund
is
materials on those cash shop gears.
Yeah. Like I said, the only thing I can hope, which again will probably never be the case because we're way past that point now, is that people will wake up and stop giving money to these things. But I don't see that happening in my lifetime, where we're gonna go back to where gamers actually spend more responsibly to make a statement that they're not interested in. You can play these games if they're free. I'm not saying, I'm just saying by giving them all this free money in their cash shops for whatever, when you're annoyed with the game, but you think, oh, there's no point in complaining, I might as well just buy stuff here or something. I don't know what people are thinking, but it feels like people just give up and then just do it anyway.
Yep.
And as long as people are doing that, companies, why should they put in more money and effort into something if they're already making money hand over fist with this sloppy shit that they're pushing out? They
Because
have
they
no
should be-
incentive to change anything.
Should do it for their fans and their customers. And for the bottom
Yes,
line.
that's how businesses work. They care so much about their fans. They care about their bottom line and getting fat bonuses at the end of the year. That's why they do shit like they will fire a ton of people before the end of the last quarter of a year, because then their quarterly report looks way better, and then they'll rehire these people with lower salaries at the start of next year, or new people, just to cut costs.
And
And
a
then
lot of software are stuck in the contract where 100%.
it's just there's so many insane practices that companies are doing, and as long as people keep giving them money, they're never gonna change. That's just the way it is. No matter how many angry posts you post on their forums or Reddit or whatever, like saying you're gonna cancel Blizzard on Facebook or Twitter isn't doing fuck all.
Yeah.
I mean, they
So-
have tried for years.
I personally, I don't donate or give money to any game that I don't enjoy, or where like if the game is shit and sloppily made and all that, I just, like I said, I actually tried playing Diablo Immortal when I was stuck in Sweden for 2 weeks. I didn't give them a cent though, not even a fucking dime, like not even $1. But yeah, it was just completely gated behind the game was clearly rushed. It felt really bad. The balance was non-existent. The story was forgettable at best, and the gameplay was just incredibly repetitive. And spend money, or it's gonna take you 10 years to get anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, a typical mobile, exactly what I was expecting, but I literally had nothing better to do. So I just played it for free until I had to go to bed or do something else. But I never gave them a cent. So, you know, it's just... I'm not saying people should do it on principle. I'm just making a point that why are you giving your hard-earned money to a game that you're not happy with? That's what I don't get. Many of these games as well, it's not... I understand if somebody buys a game and they're not happy with it. Okay, but I'm talking about people who spend hundreds and thousands on optional shit in the game when they're clearly not even happy with the game in the first place. I don't get it.
Because they've invested so much into it already.
You know, sunk cost fallacy is not a good way to do anything.
That's how a lot of people do it, though.
Yeah, but
just
I feel
saying.
like that's why many people still play World of Warcraft, because they've literally invested 20 years of their life and they don't want to quit because of this.
Addicts. Think of addicts give themselves bad reasons to continue doing their bad habits all the time. It's no different.
Yeah, no, I know, but the problem is that these people, they're fucking with my gaming culture. Like, these people are ruining gaming.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You know, I miss the times when gaming was about good video games. Back before it became commercial and all popular and shit. Take me back to the times when it was just us nerds playing online, like, video games.
Give me a Chrono Trigger 2. Give me a sequel to Chrono Trigger. A real sequel.
I'm just saying, these days, gaming is more about milking players for money than actual games.
Good games sell themselves. We learned that a
That's
long
the thing
time.
as well. Like, it's all about quick profits, but they can just shell out another game.
It doesn't have to be a great game. It doesn't have to have good graphics. It doesn't have to be compelling in any way, but it's gotta be a good game, like a well-made game. Like,
Well,
it
no,
doesn't-
in today's world, if it has good graphics, nothing else matters.
Yeah, see, I'm not.
I play
don't know.
Ragnarok online. I spend my days developing Oro. Obviously, I'm not a graphics person. So, I mean... But no, it's just a good game goes so much longer for me than anything else. The graphics is... Look,
You're
nice
not wrong.
graphics can be nice, but otherwise it doesn't... To me, it could never carry a game. And I don't get
Right.
why so many gamers are so fascinated by amazing graphics. Like,
What I was about to say is you're not wrong in that it does like graphics will attract. They 100% will bring the people to the game, right? Like, oh, this looks good.
yeah,
Let's
it's like
try it.
dating. Attractive people get more dates than unattractive people.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Even
But, like,
if those
once-
people are dog shit with personality-wise, they will
Once you
still get
realize-
more dates.
When you realize, once you realize the meat and potatoes of it is like nothing, then it's just, well, okay then, that was nice, I'm moving on. Like for most, like I mean, unless you're just easily entertained, I don't know, I don't know, I might be an exclusion as a gamer, I might not be that,
If I'm spending my time on a game, it should be a game that I enjoy. I'm like, I had a friend of mine who loved playing Rust, and he showed it to me for the first time, and he was just standing there picking away at a rock for like 10 minutes. I was like, okay, now what? And he goes, and now I take the rock and I build a house, okay? And now what? And then somebody invades and they break my house. I was like, okay, and then what? And then I do it again and build a new house. I was like,
okay.
I was
Bad
like,
game.
this makes me want to shoot myself in the foot with a nail gun. Like, I'm just, no.
I'm all for survival crafts, but Rust is one of the most toxic games.
Yeah, it was just, he bought the game for me to play with him. I was like, alright, fine, I'll give it a chance. And then we built some fucking house, and then there was some Russians shouting in the microphone. And then they invaded and killed us with a rocket launcher or some shit. And this was after spending hours building this fucking house. And I'm like, now what? Oh, now we can build a new house. I was like, but for what? To survive. I was like, okay, but...
For it to happen again.
Yeah, I was like, but they have rocket launchers. What is the point of this? Yeah, but if we build fast enough, then we can get rocket launchers and shoot their house. I was like... This feels like my brain cells are, like, falling away.
They're eroding inside.
I was like, is this what you spend your days doing? He's like, yeah, sometimes I'll just play for 12, 14 hours in a row. It's like... Wow, I feel like I'm drooling by just imagining this. No, but it's
So
just
what
like, how is this compelling? What the fuck?
So, a couple of buddies and I have a mini PC here at the house that I run game servers off of. So I set up a DayZ server, and instead of
Isn't
us,
that the zombie survival game thing?
it's similar,
Yeah.
but instead of us playing against other shitty players, I just add a bunch of AI to the server
Okay.
and like make the map a little bit harder and a little bit more harsh, and we just have fun doing it that way. It's so much more chill than just like fucking with assholes. I mean, I do leave it open for people on the server we play on to join. Happy to share it here and stuff, but like having a whole bunch of people is just terrible, dude. Like I mean, it's, you know, some people are just real shitty on those kinds of games. So
Oh yeah. It's like I said, if I ever play League of Legends again, it's going to be a 10 people pre-made, 5 on each team that I know all of them. Otherwise, I'm not setting foot in a lobby. Like, I refuse. Because the amount of toxicity in this game, and then somebody told me, if you want toxic, you should go to Call of Duty lobbies. They're even worse than League of Legends. I was like, there's a place that's worse? Like, that's a thing? I
Yeah,
thought League of Legends
that
was
is
like
very
the peak
bad.
toxicity online, but apparently I don't know.
Call of Duty is bad, but not on the level of League of Legends.
Really?
yeah,
Because somebody
League of
told me
Legends,
Call of Duty was way worse. I was like, I can't believe there's a place that exists that is worse than League of Legends.
Call of Duty is toxic in a you're a noob, fuck you kind of way, but like League of Legends is in a you're incompetent, stupid piece of shit. Fucking why are you playing this game kind of way? Like people get real bad.
When I played League of
No,
Legends, if
but-
I missed the CS, I was told I hope that I get AIDS and I should go and die and get in a car crash and I mean, like the shit like this, and I'm like, holy.
The last I remember of Call of Duty from like 8 years ago, the last time I played it, it was it was pretty bad.
So
Because
here's the thing,
it's not just
that
the
it's not-
you suck at the game and all that. It's everyone and their mother is screaming slurs into the mics constantly.
Oh, God.
Well, it's more like in Call of Duty, it's usually like randoms or whatever that you're talking to, right? But in League of Legends, it could be randoms, but they're also like people you have like. The collaboration is on a much higher level in games like League of Legends than it is in like.
I mean, I played jungle in a game, and my top laner was upset with me because I didn't come to gank for him. Now listen to this, because he had pushed into the enemy tower and got ganked repeatedly like an absolute idiot. And I told him, I cannot do anything for you, and he was like, no, but you need to come up and counter gank. I was like, or just don't push into the enemy tower. And then he just freaks out and he starts telling the enemy team in all where I am on the map. Like,
Yep.
absolutely. And then I was like, can you guys report this guy because it's clearly toxic? And he's like, no, your mom's toxic. I'm gonna rape her, blah, blah, blah. I was like,
Yep. I have a friend who plays Dota 2, and it's the same way. It's the same exact way I'm
absolutely
doing it.
insane. I'm like, what the hell?
I hear some of the conversations he has on stream, and I'm like, bro, you should just not be this way on stream, dog. Like, it is hurting.
Oh, is
your
he
views.
toxic as well?
See, well, he's fine for a little bit, and then someone does something like you're talking about, where it's like not conducive to the situation, or it's like hurting whatever he's trying to do that's supposed to be helping the team or whatever.
And then he just goes off.
And then he's there, and then he gets into it with like one or two other people or the whole party. Like, dude, it's crazy, bro. Like, I've seen a whole rainbow of spectrum of toxicity out of this guy.
I would
just
never
like-
spend time with a person like that. I cannot. The worst
No,
I
I
told
don't-
people is basically like, you know, fuck off, or like, enough, stop it, you know, stuff like that. But like, I would never wish death and disease on people and shit. Like, holy
he
crap.
Stuff like that. He doesn't say stuff like that. He's just like says really demeaning shit, like
Playing the hits.
like
And all of those
it's like
other
like basically about the game. Oh, you don't know how to fucking do this in the game. Da da da. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah, no, I get, but yeah, no, it's just.
just
So here's
but, I mean,
another
I
thing that people don't understand. Now,
Even
if
if-
let's say you're in a game and one of the people in your team isn't performing well, so and he's probably already feeling like crap for losing his lane or whatever, or a jungle or whatever it might be, or supporting. Do you think telling him that you wish that he would die in a car crash and you're gonna do things to his mom is going to A, make him play better and try harder, or B, have the opposite effect? If he was demoralized before, the chances of him going to be improved by you berating him about stuff, like, I'm not really understanding the logic. Like,
yeah, it's the frustration kicking in before the brain gets to say, hey, do different. I don't know,
usually
man. It's
when
just,
somebody's falling behind, when I play League of Legends, I'll be like, hey, okay, so you're behind. How about if you try to play a bit safer for now and just try to farm, and we'll try to win the other lanes? You know, like, it's just to speak
but
to
that
people.
takes patience. That takes patience, and a lot of these people playing this game got none of that, brother.
I played over 6,000 games in League of Legends. Trust me, I've seen some shit. Okay.
Yeah,
I've literally seen some things, but it's just like, but ultimately, I try to appeal to people's logic. I'm like, you're trying to win, yes? We're playing ranked. You want to win, then settle down, and you know, focus. And then sometimes it will work when you try to mediate, and sometimes people just get even more angry. Like, it's just. And we found a blue sacred armor Mick, level 99, and it's just magic. Oh.
What are you guys playing right now?
I'm grailing on Diablo on stream.
Oh, right on. I looked it up. I didn't see it for some reason. I don't know.
But yeah, it's I just and it used to be when I started playing League of Legends, it was a very small game. I started in season 1, okay? The game was super small. We weren't that many people playing. Now, obviously, there were still assholes back then too, but not nearly, you know. But as time went by and the game grew, I found more and more games to be unenjoyable. I don't mind if I lose a game. It happens. Somebody has to lose, right? If it's a good game. Like, people behave, you know, there's some back and forth. It's fun. You know, that's how competition works. You win some, you lose some. And I'm fine with that. Obviously, I will try to win. I'm a competitive person. But I'm not toxic and I'm not an asshole, basically. But for every year that went by as I played this game, it used to be 10 out of 10 games were good, even if we lost or won, and then it was 9 out of 10, then it was 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, and so on. When I quit, it was like 1 out of 10 games that didn't have people that were extremely toxic or trolling or like where I felt like shit after playing the game because I was being treated so horribly. And at that point I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna quit. This game is just doing nothing but making me feel bad. Like, what's the point of playing if I feel awful after every single game because everybody is so toxic?
Yeah.
And like I had a good win rate up to mid-platinum, low diamond. I had a 71% win rate as a support main. 71. I'm obviously not bad at the game, right? But as soon as, because people make mistakes, you miss a skill shot, you misclick, you're tired, you make the wrong decision, it happens, okay? We're human. And as soon as you miss the skill shot, then, you know, you should catch on fire and die and blah, blah, blah. It's like, really? I missed the skill shot, dude, the world didn't end, or my AD carry thinks I can read his fucking mind from across the world. You know, he doesn't say anything, he just goes up and does something and then screams at me for not being there with him. Like, it's just so many bizarre things where people seem to think that, I don't know, like, you should be wherever the hell they are for whatever reason without them telling you. Like, or he
It's part of
randomly
why
engages...
I mained what I mained.
Or, like, he randomly engages in the middle of a mob wave because his cooldowns are now up and he's feeling good about this. And I have no idea he's about to do this because he just randomly goes in. All of a sudden, he dies, and then, you know, because obviously I didn't know that he was engaging, and I'm like, but you need to talk to me. Oh, I don't have time to write, learn to play, blah, blah, blah. Like he makes, like, people make mistakes, and then they blame everybody else. It is just so... It's just not fun. I like to think of myself, I was a pretty decent player back then, but, like, I'm not Jesus. I make mistakes. I miss skill shots. I make a wrong decision. You know, I accidentally buy the wrong item, or I misplay. It happens. I mean, doesn't it? Like, no matter how good you are, you will make mistakes when you play. I mean, we're human.
Nah, man, get good.
Yeah, no, but that's basically, like, at that point, I just ended up quitting because there's literally no point.
Yeah.
Like, if the game is making you feel horrible after playing it, what's the point of playing it? At that point, I just quit because getting a good game was really rare and it was always just the toxic mess.
That's why I quit a few games because of that specific reason. I used to play a mobile game called Summoner's War. Oh, man.
I played that too.
Oh, no.
But I mean, the thing is, you play a game to have fun and relax, yeah? Like, at least that's why I play games. And, I mean, being told that you should go and get diseases and get run over by a car, it really isn't that good of a time.
2 people in this chat know what I'm talking about because I just heard
RTA, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I assume there was a lot of very
actually
toxic people.
never got too into RTA. I stopped playing pretty early in RTA seasons because I just didn't have time to keep up with rune farming. Because you basically had to farm 30 hours a day and you'd maybe get a usable rune.
Yep.
Here's another thing. There are people saying that they're just competitive. That's why they're toxic, because they're competitive. That's really not what being competitive means.
I played that game for about 8-9 years on and off, and well, no, like 8-9 years straight. Probably like 10 years on and off.
Oh wow, that's a long time to play.
The game has been out for 10 years now.
Yeah.
It's a mobile game only. There's no PC port or anything. It's just mobile.
You could emulate it on PC.
Okay.
I think I've spent $2,500 to somewhere between $2,500 to $3,000 on that game, and
But that's over 10 years.
Over that whole decade of time, I never once got a black or white monster.
Oh, you never an LD5?
Nope.
I only had gotten 2 in my like 7 years of playing it.
Yeah.
Now we're talking
no,
reality.
Yeah. So there were
One in
fire,
a
wind,
million.
water, light, and dark element monsters. Light and dark only came from specific scrolls to pull them from, but 5 stars were the rarest to get.
Yeah, because like 5 stars are
Even in the neutral elements, it was like a 0.5% chance to get one, and on the light and dark scrolls, it was like a 0.3 to get them.
Yeah.
So, and you got a very low amount of the light and dark scrolls from monthly Tower of Ascension cleared. You can get 2.
Yeah, you would have to get to the
And
100
you had to get to
floor.
floor 90 to get that, and then you could sometimes get some from raid and
Over the course of a
guild
month,
war.
you might get like 15, maybe 20 if you're
Yeah,
lucky.
then they made pieces for it, so you could get 50 pieces to get one. And then obviously they sold scrolls for real money, and they sold pieces for real money and all that.
Well, as a mobile game, that isn't really surprising.
Yeah.
That's
But,
kind of expected, I guess. But I don't agree with it, but it's from a mobile game. I wouldn't expect anything else.
No, yeah. My first LD5 actually came from my first floor 90 clear on hard.
That's crazy.
It was a Han, the Dark Ninja.
Oh my god. Is it any good?
That was when he was bad though.
Oh, he's probably really good now. I don't know.
They buffed him a lot.
The reason I
Um,
quit the game is because they fucking kept every rebalance patch was bullshit.
Oh yeah, the rebalances were dumb.
God.
But I remember one of my guild mates. It was the first TOA reset after the Polar Queens came out. His floor 90 scroll gave him the light one. Yeah, we were sitting there and like it was reset and we were doing the runs and then that happened and I was just like, damn, okay. I used to race TOA reset. I could get top 3 on normal, and then I'd get like top 20 or so on hard.
Oh really? On time clear?
Yeah, on
Crazy.
yeah, on Tower of Ascension, I used to race it. I used to stay up and race the moment it reset.
Oh yeah, I never did that. I
could only do that after I got my second LD5 because I got a Seema, the light Hell Lady. She was insane for wave clear because I ran cleave teams through majority of it.
I never
Like,
cleared 100 hard. I never.
See, I could cleave normal 1 through 100. I would cleave up until about 80 on hard. And then I ran a dot team.
I'm just sitting here pretending like I have any idea what you're talking about. Like, that sounds really good.
Oh, no, yeah.
I mean, I understand the concept of what you're saying. It's just because I haven't played the actual game. It's kind of hard to.
Yeah, so
but
it's
conceptually, I
basically
understand.
it's basically ET. It's ET for here, but every 10 floors where there's a boss, it rotates. Every month, it resets.
Okay.
Well, not random. It's random sets.
Yeah.
So there's like X amount of different things that can happen, and it's random between those.
Yeah, for
It's not
the
random, but like if
for the
there's 5 or
boss,
6
yeah.
different- okay.
because they're like floor 1 to 10. That boss had set floors before it. Those floors would change every time it reset. So the boss was always followed by the previous 9 floors. So it was a consistent one, but obviously when the floors went higher, they were harder because the levels of the monsters were harder and they were even higher than the cap for the player monsters. So you had different strategies for that with debuffs and rune power on the monsters that you had to put on there.
And the AI for the monsters was basically bullshit.
Yeah, floor 100 had the same monster, the same boss for both hard and normal, and then they ended up making a second one that would rotate. Every month it would rotate which one it was. The second one they made, she was she was hard at first, and then she became easy. The first one, he was clowned on easily, as well with speed and attack bar control. But yeah, because like clearing hard was like the mid game area where once you were mid game.
Yeah,
Basically, that used to be end game before they started putting out more monsters, the raids, and all of that.
Clear. Oh no! I did clear I cleared TOA and I cleared TOA hard. I couldn't do TOA hell. I did the first stage of TOA hell, and that was it. That was as far as I made it.
I forget how far I got into hell because I had stopped. I laughed because they're now putting in offline farming, and I'm like, wow, it only took you 10 years to do that.
You mean like auto, like botting?
So when you did dungeon runs to farm for runes, you could autoplay, and the AI would do whatever it wanted to. They made the AI better and better, and then they made it so that you didn't have to go to the dungeon to set the auto runs on. You could send out 10 runs while you're at your base, basically. And then those 10 runs would go through. You could do whatever you wanted to while you're at your base, like you could go to arena and all that stuff. And now they're finally making offline farming, so you could set it for a certain amount of hours it'll farm for. And I'm like, wow, it only took you 10 years to do that, but the reason I quit was because I couldn't keep up with the runes. Like,
But my question
had no time to farm.
Offline farming, what's the point of even having the farming in the first place if you can just...
Well, you could also buy the runes if you wanted to for real money, of course.
Of course.
But they were random still. You had no idea what would drop and what stats were on it for the 1 through 6 slots. So there was no like real control
I know
set.
this was a mobile game, so I guess it's not too surprising.
That's why I said you basically had to farm 30 hours a day to get maybe one usable rune.
Sounds like
Basically.
gacha hell to me.
Yeah.
When you used to keep your phone on constantly, and then there was like it's easy. I created my own auto clicker bot for it. Like it was so.
I did it. Yeah.
I mean, oh my goodness.
Do
I
need
did
to
that, but
look
like
at your gameplay on the server.
I had it going, and like I would, okay, sell that. It was just maybe I could use it. Let me see what it rolls. All right, sell that. It didn't roll what I needed it to, because speed was so important in arena.
That makes sense.
Like, I was able to finish. I would finish Conqueror 3 sometimes close to Guardian 1 in arena when I cared about arena. But then I stopped caring about arena once it started. Just the gap between myself and the people that know life the game and spend thousands of dollars daily on the game got bigger. I just stopped caring.
That's the thing. At some point, you can't really compete unless you spend the same amount of money or more time. But if these people are already spending 24/7 and spending thousands, the only way you will be able to win or compete is to spend multiple thousands. Like,
So there's a theory also that some of the whales, like the big whales of the game, they got like whitelisted. So some of the drops for the summons that they get were like better than the rest.
It wouldn't surprise me, because obviously they spent thousands
got,
for
like,
scrolls
like
and to summon, but
answers and everything, but they also got the ones that they didn't have.
but here's the thing though, like, companies giving specific high rollers privileges to keep them playing and paying, that seems just like good business, honestly.
yeah.
I wouldn't
That's
be
why I'm like, it doesn't
surprised
surprise
if
me.
some of these
if you ask
whales,
me, it is a good.
like
it
in
is a good
competitive
deal.
mobile games or even competitive games, if some of the whales are actually not even real people, but like actually just made by the company to look like there's always somebody bigger than you, so you have to donate even more. Like
Surprise
Oh,
me.
yeah,
a
that's,
way to get people to spend more money, basically.
But yeah, it's like
the thing. That's
it's like
yeah.
sure, some of the whales would buy a crap ton of scrolls when new stuff came out to summon for it all because they wanted to use it and everything. But like, some of it was just absurd. It's like they had
Absurd
all
stuff
the
in a mobile
new,
game. No.
yeah, like it was like basically frame run a drop. They already had the new light and dark ones, which were the harder ones to get. And
I mean, it's like this other server called Touring World, where somebody did the math. There was like a ton of voice caps after a couple of weeks. Like there was 30 or 40 voice caps, but even if you farmed it 24/7, you would only be able to make, and you got the best amount of drops, you would be able to make 11, making people wonder where the fuck the other 30 came from. They had been sold for real money to players, like in secret.
yeah, I mean, it's like the game was fun. Like when the game first came out and was going, it was a lot of fun. It's just like I said, once they got to the gap just widens because people are spending thousands and I was being stingy and not, I say stingy, you know, for that's their sake of spending thousands. I wasn't spending money on it all. It just wasn't fun.
The thing is, spending money because you have to is not fun. Like, so, for
Yeah,
example, back when
so I
played
stopped doing
Pathfinder,
PvP.
I would spend some money, quite a bit of money actually. I had a lot of disposable income, and the game was free, and I had a lot of fun playing it. And I played it for a long time, and I spent more than I care to admit on like the aesthetics, right?
Yeah.
But not because I had to. If I would have had to, there's no way in hell I would have. But it was completely optional, and I was like, you know what, I want this fucking thing, and then I spent a lot of money on it. But like, feeling like you have to be able to enjoy the game, that's already a big no-no. Like, that's, no thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing with the RO, like Origin, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
normal version of the game. So I just play private servers because they basically give you the Nyam berries, that it's basically the cash up that you
Say that
buy
you spend your
on,
money
right?
for.
Yeah. So it's balanced, let's say. But if you go to the official one, I mean, it's ridiculous the amount of money that people spend. So I've seen someone, even in a private server, I saw someone with $27,000 of spending.
There's always, I'm not gonna say always, but there's some people who will spend an obscene amount of money, and these are the whales that people are trying to get into their games to spend money on. People who have way too much disposable income, or there's the worst one where they're preying on people with low self-control who will spend more than they can actually afford to.
Another thing is that they're Chinese, so Chinese people are really competitive and they spend a lot of money on mobile games for some reason. So they are like really competitive because you can see it on like in the events and everything, and it's nice to see because it's
Well,
people
in
that
Asia, gaming
how to play
culture
the game.
is very real money related.
Yeah,
It's
100%.
part of.
They love gacha games.
Oh yeah.
Like, they love it.
I mean, I remember talking
They
about
also
this,
love
about
spending a lot of money.
people saying that if you can't afford to spend a lot of money on a video game, you should go out and get a job to make money to be able to spend it on a video game, or you are not appreciating the video game by giving it enough money. And people who spend a lot of money are hailed as high status people in these games and as people and players because they are able to afford spending a lot of money, so they are honoring the game's creators. Or it's really weird because in the Western world it's the opposite. People who spend a lot are many times frowned upon as pay to win cheese people, like, whereas in that part of the world it's the opposite, where if you don't spend a lot of money, you are a low-tier player, citizen person. Like, it's just culture is so different.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
And but it's
100%.
just it's a cultural difference, which is why when you see JRPGs and gacha games coming out of Asia and hitting the Western world, to us it just looks like absolute insanity. Like it's like, what the hell is this?
Even though we love
Yeah.
our gacha games so much.
I mean, that's something interesting that you mentioned, because, for example, even in between Asian people, there's a huge difference. So even I would say, with knowledge, that Chinese are actually worse than any other Asian spending money on games.
I just mean culturally, it's very different from the Western world. Like really
Yeah.
different.
Totally. But for some reason, Chinese is it's like
I can't speak for that, but I just know the Asia gaming culture is very different.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like, for example, did you know in Southeast Asia region, like Indonesia, Facebook gaming is larger than Twitch viewing. It's
yeah.
really insane.
Yeah.
Like Facebook gaming is like Twitch is in the Western world for whatever reason. I don't really know why. If there is some actual reasoning behind it, but anybody who streams in these regions, 9 out of 10 times they will stream on Facebook gaming to get views and people to interact with, not Twitch. It's really bizarre. Like, there's so many interesting and really strange differences. Like, it doesn't. Why Facebook
I believe
gaming?
it's related. I believe it's related to the donation methods they have.
Maybe. I was informed about this a while ago when I was talking to somebody who was from that region, and they were like, yeah, I stream RO. I was like, really? I've never seen you on Twitch. Oh, no, we don't stream on Twitch. All people in Indonesia, we stream on Facebook. I was like, so why?
Yep.
No, it's just Indonesia is or Southeast Asia or whatever, Thailand, Indonesian, and so on. Is Facebook gaming, and I was like, "There's Facebook gaming. That's a thing." Like, I didn't even know that was
Korea-
a thing. I knew you
Korea
could stream
has
on
their-
Facebook, but I didn't think that was actually used by people in general. But apparently, it is.
Yeah. Korea has their own platform beside YouTube as well.
Yeah, but like Facebook of all fucking things, if they would have said they had their own platform, but like, why Facebook? Like,
So actually Indonesian servers, private servers, are huge at the moment.
yeah, no, they've always been like, they have a lot of pay to win, and like weekend servers is apparently a thing in Southeast Asia. It's very popular. You know,
that
the
tweet
server's
that I
gonna last
sent-
for 72 hours, so people know life it and donate like crazy to beat other people for these 3 days, and then the server's taken offline and wiped. Apparently it's very popular. Innkeeper, who is on my server Discord and has been on my stream for a long time, he told me about this. He's from Thailand, and apparently weekend servers is like a huge thing, and they have huge tournaments about who can get the furthest in a weekend, and it's apparently like really big. And to me, it just sounds like absolute insanity. Like, it's just like, I could never. It's and people donate to these servers as well, like thousands of whatever their currency is called. I just, it's interesting and very. It's just, we were talking about this whole pay-to-win aspect, and like, no, people will donate fully knowing this is a weekend server, and in 72 hours everything is gone. Like,
Yep.
But yeah, I'm saying, it's very cultural differences. Try doing that in the Western world. A 72-hour server with donation goals. Like, come on. You will never get a crowd. Like, I can almost guarantee it. Ask people to give you a lot of money for a server that's gonna last 72 hours. Everybody will just, like, they will hang you out on Rate My Server on Reddit.
Is everybody playing Diablo?
No, I'm killing MVPs.
Oh.
I'm actually gonna head off soon because I have a dentist appointment.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been postponing it for like.
I was gonna say,
forever.
it's finally gonna happen.
Yes, I've been, and now it actually hurts. So I don't have a choice anymore. Otherwise, I was going to rebook it again, but I was like, wait, it actually hurts now. I should probably go and just get it over with. Because I'm not copying anymore
Yeah.
either, so... Because that was a big thing for a long time, that's why I didn't go.
Understand. Well,
Best of luck, man.
better you're finally getting it done.
Yeah, I've had this like big hole in my one tooth now for like forever. Because I had like a root canal done, or like, and they do it in 3 steps. And I did step 1 and 2, and then I just ended up not doing step 3 because I got sick and stuff, so they still need to fill it up.
The only time somebody else is allowed to fill you up but me.
I notice. That's kind of naughty of you. I'm not saying I don't like it, I'm just saying it's naughty, that's all. I don't have an issue with it, it's just... Yeah, that's... No new items this Grail stream. Oh well.
Dad.
Well, we had a few attempts at a new item, because I got the ring, and there was the sacred armor that could have been, but it wasn't. It was a blue one. Oh well. Time to go on a break again. But no, I'm gonna be
Gotta
hopping
take
off
the
stream,
breaks.
guys, so I will say thank you to the people who came into chat, or Thorian in my Twitch chat, and to Mick and Baked and Joalfa for being on voice. Very interesting couple of hours. I need to head off, and because it's already past midnight, my dentist is at like noon, so like less than 12 hours from now, I think.
Yeah. A little less than 12.
Ish. But yeah, I did plan I'm gonna start some inputting event for the weekend for the server, I think. I haven't decided on what exactly, but I feel like I want to give you guys something, so we'll see what I do.
Okay.
Everyone gets a BCA.
BCAs are in the casual now for 24 hours. 1,000 euros, let's go.
God.
Somebody would buy it.
I've told you somebody would
100%.
buy them.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
You'd probably sell like a couple dozen.
Even one, that's like my rent for 2 months.
Even like every time we talk about it, you say I don't want to hear that. And I'm like, people will buy it. No matter
Nobody
what
saying
price,
would buy that.
people would buy it. People would buy it.
I'm sadly, you're probably right. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna be heading off now. I've already said my thanks. But I'll stream again tomorrow. We'll see what I do. Maybe I'll finally do the Final Fantasy thing. I'm gonna try to set up my controller to make it actually work instead of whatever hell it's doing now. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. And if you want to stay with us on the best Oro server in the world, galaxy, and universe, it's right there on the Twitch chat. Anyways, guys, have a great